What is up, my friends? Welcome along to another match day here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travelling down to London to take on Ange Postecoglou's Spurs in another massive game in the Premier League season. Right, the team news has just broken, and I guess the big news is no Federico Chiesa in the Liverpool squad today, but it is still a very strong squad and a very strong 11 named by Arne Slot. In goal, Alisson Becker. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Your left back today, Andy Robertson. Centre back pairing of Joe Gomez and your captain, Virgil van Dijk. In midfield, as expected, it is Alexis McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai. Up top, we believe it's going to be Gakpo left, Salah right, Diaz centre. But maybe he'll mix it up. Maybe it'll be Gakpo centre, Diaz left. But that is your front three anyway. That is your starting 11. On the bench today for the Reds, let me quickly run through this one for you. Kelleher, Endo, Nunez, Jones, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kwanzaa and Nioni. That is your Liverpool bench today. So yeah, look, we're getting back to full strength now. Just Bradley and Kanade really to go. And of course, we'll figure out when Chiesa will be back and available properly. But look, for now, let's just focus on the positives. The team news is out, and I'm hoping for a big result today. Thank you all for joining us, by the way. And of course, it being a match day, we are being brought to you with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. A quick reminder, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our discount code Anfield20. That is 20% off and free shipping store-wide. Right. Brett, you haven't been confident the entire time in the chat, mate. You're already saying if we don't win this game, we don't deserve to win the league. I mean, if you're going to be negative, Brett, just, don't bother chatting, if you don't mind, mate, because I'm not going through it all again today. We are going to be banning people left, right and centre for toxic shit, for going in on players. There's no need for it. There's no need for it. The game hasn't even started and you're already off. So just relax. Let's just enjoy the game. Figure out how we're going to win it, because we will, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, let's just chill, no negativity. Yous were all slating Chiesa during the week, and now everyone's cry-arsing that he isn't in the 11. Make up your mind. Either way, he was never really going to be a massive part of today's squad, so relax. We've got a good squad. We've got a good team. Jota on the bench should be a great option for Arne if he needs to shake it up. And we should be able to beat this Spurs team, let's be honest, because they are all over the place defensively. And if we show up today and put in a decent performance, we leave there with the 3 points. It is a bit of a surprise to me, maybe Diogo isn't starting, but of course the manager could feel maybe he has a little bit still to go to get the full fitness, but what an incredible option he will be off the bench today if Arne Slot needs him. The Spurs squad, by the way, Forster, Porro, Dragusin, Gray, Spence, Sarr, Bissouma, Madison, Kulusevski, Solanke and Son. That is the starting 11 for Spurs. I don't know where Chiesa is, and I'm also not going to spend any time going over it over and over again. He's not in the squad. It doesn't really matter. She all said he was shit during the week anyway, so make up your minds. It's honestly hilarious. In the middle of the week, everybody in the chat was saying he was crap. Now he's not in the squad and everyone's losing their minds. Make up your mind. Can we focus on who is here, who is playing, and the good stuff, lads? Come on. Let's be positive. I've been buzzing all weekend for this one. A little bit nervy. Don't know about you guys. A little bit nervy, but certainly looking forward to it. Arsenal had a convincing win yesterday. Fair play to them. I believe United is getting beaten 2-0, is it? 2-0 by the chat? Wow. 2-0. That's... yeah, the revolution. The Amorim revolution not going so well. Do you know what? I had a look at that United starting 11. It's not very good. Like, really, I think even I underestimated the amount of work that's needed to get that United squad back to something semi-decent. But you know what? Isn't it lovely that it's not our problem? Look at our squad. Even today, we're here nitpicking about Chiesa or, Kanade Bradley. But look at what we do have. That is some serious firepower that Arne Slot has at his disposal there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, is it 3-0? A couple of people are saying 3-0 now. Is it 3-0? Oh, 3-0. Whoops. Whoopsies. Ah, lads, come on now. Come on. 3-0. That's, you know what? That's a lovely little way to start off the day. Be nice if Everton could do us a favour, but you know what? I'm honestly surprised that one's still 0-0. If you look at the stats around the game, Chelsea absolutely dominating possession, chances, but either way, we need to win today. Chelsea might go top for a few hours, but it's up to us to make sure that by the end of the day we're back where we should be. That is mad. How could you be 3-0 down at home to Bournemouth? That's mental. I don't know. For those asking, I don't have any indication yet as to why Chiesa isn't in the squad. Maybe the manager doesn't feel he's ready yet to, or maybe just feels there's people on that bench that he can rely on a bit more at the minute, and maybe are a little bit fit or a little bit more ready to go. I don't know. All I can say to you for certain is he isn't in the squad, and we don't believe he has any new injuries. So other than that, folks, it is what it is. The only time I've ever been going for Everton, said Ryan. I don't know. I don't know. It's Everton, I don't think... I'm not bothered. Like Chelsea, I expect them to beat Everton. So if they do turn around, they do get a goal or two, it's what I expect. So we just need to take care of what we can do. And we know that if we win our games, there's nothing anybody else can really do about it. Right now, Liverpool Football Club have 2 games in hand. If we won those 2 games in hand, we'd be 5 points clear. That's all I need to know, and we'd be 9 points clear of Arsenal, and I don't even know how many it is at this point of Manchester City, because I've only got this many fingers and there's more than this many. Isn't that lovely to say, by the way? City yet again falling apart, and do you know what? There's still people who aren't writing them off. I'm looking at you, Neville. Do you believe this year we'll win the league? I don't know, Marco, mate. We've a great chance. But, there's still a lot of footy to be played. Put it this way, Marco, my friend. I'd rather be in our position than anybody else's position right now. So, yeah, Arsenal have a very difficult January/February coming up. For us, look, we just need to take care of our own business. That's the beauty about being where we are is it's up to us. Our destiny is in our own hands. Not many others can say that at the minute. In fact, nobody else can really say that at the minute. It is just Liverpool who know that if we keep winning, we'll get there. Craig, Fabrizio Romano confirmed the Cherky links are real. Fabrizio Romano is nothing but a mouthpiece and a gun for hire, as I keep saying. He also confirmed we're in for Ederson where nobody else has said it. So, honestly, everybody's, of course, free to believe whatever influencer, because he's not a journalist, influencer you want. I just can't be arsed with Romano, to be honest with you. And I don't know a single journalist that thinks highly of him either. He just does what he's paid to do. So, whatever Romano says, I don't care. Because you can tell me one thing and I can show you 5 things he got wrong. So, it is what it is. Let's just concentrate on the game today, because we'll have plenty of time. News video coming up later on. We'll go over all the news, don't worry. But I don't care what Romano says, and I don't understand why so many people worship at his feet when he's got ulterior motives, let's just say. Are we actually going to see Chiesa in action? Not today, no, he's not in the squad. Look, I don't know if it's a fitness thing or whatever, but he's not in the squad. That's all we know for certain at the minute. We'll just go from there. What do you think of Gakpo left, Salah, middle, Diaz, right? I think, honestly, SB, any combination of that front three in any position, and I think it'll be alright. They're so talented between the three of them, so versatile, that they could play anywhere across the front three. I've long been somebody who wouldn't have minded seeing Mo through the centre, but today we believe it's going to be Diaz to the centre, but maybe it'll be Gakpo and he's on the left. We'll figure it out soon enough when the game starts. Thoughts on the boxing? And yes, of course, I did watch the boxing last night. I had on my scorecard, I had it 115, 113 to Usyk. I thought the very best he could have given Fury was a draw, in my opinion. Again, you're asking me my opinion, I'm just giving you my opinion. I thought Usyk deserved the win just about. I thought it was a far more strategic fight than the first one. But ultimately, I think the right man got the nod. Fury didn't do enough for me. His reaction is exactly as I would have expected, to be honest with you. But This is what happens when you're surrounded by people who just don't want to look up reality and cry arse every time. Has Frank Warren ever lost a fight where he hasn't cry arsed about his fighter afterwards? And look, that's okay. That's his job. He's their promoter. But Dubois was robbed. Fury robbed. And Fury now going around saying he thinks he won both fights. I don't know what to say. The levels of delusion are just crazy. But look, it was a competitive fight. I just think Usyk just about shaded it for me. You could make an argument for a draw, and I don't think too many people would have really complained about it. But I just cannot see any argument for a Fury win. Corbin, 2003, says, no Chiesa, is this the reason we got him cheap? Again, I don't know. I don't know, mate. You know as much as I do about Chiesa and the squad at the minute, bro. So, yeah, I don't know. Gakpo's underrated. I think he'll score today, said Harry Klein. Thank you, Harry. Well, you know, we know Mo set him up for a lovely goal recently. I love a diving header as well, so I'm still feasting off that goal. What's this one from Mark? So, David Lynch has said that Federico Chiesa's absence is simply a selection decision. Makes sense given he's still not a full fitness. So, nothing to do with a new injury or anything like that. David Lynch believes it's just a selection decision. Rachel said, in the stadium already and nervous. It's a belter of a stadium. Isn't it, Rachel? I've been lucky enough to be in it a couple of times myself. It is a lovely stadium, that Spurs gaff. So look, what did you guys think of the fight last night? Anybody who did tune in to watch it. Really genuinely interested to know what you guys thought about it. I thought the only robbery in that card last night was Dave Allen. He was absolutely shafted. There's no way Johnny Fisher won that fight. No way, no chance, no how. And Dave Allen was shafted. I thought that was the only robbery last night. Usyk definitely won, but only by a round or two, said Joe Martin. Yeah, that's what I think as well, mate. Like, I'm not saying it was... I thought the scorecards were a little bit wide. I do. The AI scorecard was interesting. Jota is on the bench, Robert, mate. He is on the bench. He's in the squad, he's on the bench. Is the match at Anfield? No, Arjen, it's down in London, mate. Nomad said, nice to see Neone on the bench too. Yeah, it is. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. We need to get the likes up, so if you can, please do hit that like button for me. Patrick said 3-0 to Bournemouth. I know, mate, just when you thought the old Sunday couldn't get any better. Kenny Games, you keep saying he was robbed, mate, but you don't say who was robbed. Who was he? You saying Fury was robbed? Allen was robbed? I don't know. You just keep saying he was robbed, mate. I need to know who you're talking about. Fury? No, he wasn't. If you think Fury was robbed, you don't have a clue about boxing. I don't care. I'm sorry. There's no world Fury was robbed in. Only in Tyson Fury and Frank Warren's head was he robbed. I don't know a single credible journalist, broadcaster, pundit, former boxer, current boxer. I don't care if you think it's rude or not, mate. I'm telling you, your opinion's nonsense. Just like you've every right to say Fury was robbed, I have every right to say your opinion is nonsense. Because there was no robbery in that fight. Nobody that knows anything about boxing that watched that fight thinks Fury won it. Not one. So, if you want to be a Fury fanboy and come in and just delude yourself by listening to Frank Warren and Tyson Fury and taking it as gospel, that's up to you. But I'm also allowed to call you out, as you can see, and I didn't ban you, I didn't time you out, I didn't do anything. I'm just giving you my opinion of your take. And I'm allowed to do that as well, my man. Right. Let's, what's this one? Oh yeah, this is a good point as well. I'm excited by Moses Atauma, said Corbin. He looks legit, man. He looks legit. All good, Kenny. All good. Mate, we don't want to fall out. All good, bro. Kenny Games. You know, I'm here for you. I just disagree with the take. I really, really, really thought it was a better fight from Fury than the first one. But I can't see a way for him to have won it. I could give him a draw, maybe. But I couldn't see a way to win. But look, either way, can we talk for a second about the display beforehand, if I can, real quick? I thought the light display and the light show and stuff beforehand was incredible. to be honest. The production value of the show last night. You know, whatever you think about the boxing being in Saudi or not, and everybody split on it, the production value of that show was honestly incredible. The rounds were closer, but I had it 116, 112. Usyk was more efficient, but I thought the commentary was biased towards Fury. Atoma is an exciting boxer. Thank you, Harry. Yeah, look, I always watch boxing with the commentary off these days, because there is always bias in there, and it's understandable. You know, if you've got a British commentary team commentating on a British fighter, it's understandable they're going to be biased towards them. But I don't think it ever, if you're looking at it as a viewer to try and gauge the fight, you know, often I think that it's not worth listening to the pundits that are doing commentary, because, you know, their hearts are in it as well, which, again, as I said, it's understandable. Ashley said the Rocky song on drums went on for too long. Do you know what? I felt the same way, but I also felt that the drummer was incredible. You know, I think you're right, did go on a little bit too long, but how did that drummer keep that beat and that effort? Like, you drummers out there, if there's any drummers watching, wow, you guys are incredible. That was amazing. How you can keep that tempo, and you must be incredibly fit people, because I'd be done after the first 3 or 4 bumsh. Is Chiesa injured again? No, he isn't. He's just not in the matchday squad. Davey said, just come in, what are people predicting for today's match? So I'm going to stick with my, what did I go in the preview? I think it's going to be something mad, like a 3-2, 4-2, something like that. I think there's going to be a lot of goals in the game. I feel like we'll either walk away with it by 3, or it'll be a really, really close 5-goal thriller, something like that. Do you think we should have started Jota? You could definitely make an argument for it, Rain. I think maybe Arne Slot's just trying to manage him a little bit more, his fitness and stuff like that. Personally, I would have loved to have seen him start, and I think you can make a really good argument for that one, but he's on the bench, so we have a good option there, and if it isn't working for Arne up front, well, we know that there's, you know, a way for him to change it up. Right, Corbin, how are we? Let me get this one up. The drummer is called Thomas Pridgeon. He's incredible. I trade drums professionally myself. He was incredible, mate. Honestly, I was blown. I do agree it probably went on a little bit too long, but he was incredible. Absolute top notch, and I very much enjoyed it as well. Production value of the show, as I said, was brilliant. And thank you, bro. And best of luck with your drumming career. As you said, you're a professional drummer yourself. DKSP or Disparky, is that the right way of pronouncing it, mate? I hope you and the family have a great Christmas. Very kind of you, bro, and same to you and yours. Look, to all of you and your families, I do hope you all have an incredible Christmas. And why not give the gift of hairlessness this Christmas, ladies and gentlemen? Get yourself over to manscaped.com and look out the all new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 with Manscaped's skin-safe technology, the brightest ever LED spotlight. It's waterproof, it goes for 90 minutes, and everything on the screen there you get included in that set, including a couple of free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Boxer Briefs. It also comes with Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations and the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code ANFIELD20. Yeah, so really quickly, want to just say thank you to you all again for another incredible year on the channel. You know, we're drawn to a close at the end of 2024, and it's been another one filled with great memories for us all on here, and I want to really say thank you to you all for your support, your backing, and for sticking with us throughout the year again. We hope we continue to do you proud, and yeah, for myself and Connor, thank you very much. Am I going to be streaming tomorrow? I think so. Monday. Yeah, I should be streaming right up to Christmas Eve, to the best of my understanding. Yeah, I think I'll be working Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is probably the only day I'm going to take off, and then I'll be back for what we call Stevens's Day, what you call Boxing Day, for the Liverpool-Leicester game. And yes, of course I'll be working tomorrow in my own mind here, because I forgot I'm recording with David Lynch tomorrow. So yes, I'll definitely be working tomorrow. Doreen McGovern, thank you for your membership for 17 months with us, Doreen. That really does mean a lot. Happy Christmas to you and the family. Thank you. And to you and yours as well. And to everyone in the chat. It's been a great year, Craig, and thank you too, said Nick. Man, it's been a blast, honestly. Ups and downs always, you know me. You know, up and down, but still here, still chirping away, and yeah, proud to be here with you all. Liz, how are we? Happy match day. Same to you and the family, Liz, as always. I know you've had a very difficult 2024, Liz, and I certainly hope for yourself, Ian, and the family there's a brighter and happier and healthier 2025 ahead. Joe McPherson, thank you, bro. Much love to you as well. I've never been to Scotland, would you believe, Joe? But much love to you and your family, mate, over in Edinburgh. Thank you. Bobby, I'm good, thank you, bro. All good. Alex Macklin, thank you, bro. Always a pleasure. Look, let's run through the starting 11s one more time, just in case some people coming in late maybe haven't seen them. So for Spurs, it's Forster in goal, and surely that's a mistake waiting to happen. We need to be pressing him when he's in possession. Then it's Porro, Dragusin, Gray, Spence, Sarr, Basuma, Maddison, Kulishevsky, Solanke and Son. That is the Spurs 11. For Liverpool, it's Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Joe Gomez in alongside our captain Virgil van Dijk. In midfield, it is Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai. Up top, we think Cody Gakpo on the left, Luis Diaz for the centre and Mohamed Salah on the right. Your Liverpool bench today, Kelleher, Endo, Nunez, Jones, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kwanzaa and Trainioni. Just to confirm, there is no new injury to Federico Chiesa. David Lynch posted to say it was just a decision, a tactical decision to not have him in the squad because he couldn't fit him in. Any changes to your score prediction after the lineup's been released? No, I still think it's either going to be 3-2 or we win it by 2 or 3, to be honest with you. You know, against Spurs, they're usually end-to-end games with goals all over the place. So, as long as we keep our composure, I think we can get the win today. What are my favourite football boots? Probably Adidas Copas. Copa Mundials. Never had a pair of Predator, but it would be Adidas, of course. Will I be watching the NFL on Netflix at Christmas? I don't know. Is it on Netflix over here in the UK and Ireland, or is it going to be on Sky? I'll be watching it anyway, definitely. Did I play back in the day? Yes, mate, I did. I was a goalkeeper. Spurs already won their monthly shot game, so I'd say we're grand, said Robert Lennon. Nice one, Robert. What's my favourite Christmas song? A Fairy Tale of New York, of course. It's the best Christmas song. Joel said live on Netflix Christmas Day. Is that the same in the UK though? Or is it on Sky in the UK? I don't know. Either way, I'll be watching it. 100% I'll be watching it on Christmas Day. Netflix. NFL. You know, once I get tired from opening all the presents you've bought me. Where's Chiesa? So, that, honestly, and I don't mean to be rude about this, I think I've answered this question a minimum of 10 times so far, and I'm not going to keep answering it over and over again. If you want to know where Chiesa is, Google it. I've answered it. I'm going to end up annoying people in the chat by saying the same thing over and over again. We have answered it. The mods have answered it many times. You know, a little bit of research and you'll get the answer. He's not injured. That's all I'm going to say. United getting humped at home to Bournemouth, pushing City down to 7th in the league. That's mental, isn't it? Like, no surprise at all there yesterday to see Villa getting the win. Craig, I have a bad habit of calling Spurs Spuds. Gets me in trouble because I live in Enfield. Yeah, just call them bottlers, mate. It's easier. Save time for everybody. Because, yeah. And this whole... I've seen so many pundits on Sky and all talk about, oh, Spurs should focus on the League Cup. That should be the priority to try and get them a trophy. Did they not realise they were drawn against us? No? In the League Cup? Because there ain't no trophies going to Spurs gaff this year. Maybe you could change the title to Chiesa's not in the matchday squad. Well, Marco, that still wouldn't answer the question of him, would it? Because people are still going to come in and go, is he injured? So, no, mate. It's not up to me to spoon feed somebody all the information. We've answered the question. The mods have answered the question. A little bit of research. You know the way people write in, where's Chiesa? Put that into search engine and you'll get your result. Did I get my honeycomb twirl? No, I didn't, Bobby. No, I didn't, mate. Can you just shut the fuck up out there now? My wife just chirping in, I can't go to Australia to get them. Because apparently honeycomb twirls are an Australian thing. What do I think the best attack in the world is currently? A sneak attack. I don't know. I don't think about these things. My God. Yeah, I don't think about these things. Honestly, I don't have time to be looking around at every front three in the world and trying to figure out who's the best. I just focus on our boys and hope that we keep winning. I'd say, look, if you go far and wide to find a better front three than ours. And it doesn't really matter what combination we put up there. Robert said honeycomb twirls. Yeah, she's gone to the gym now, Robert. We can talk about it properly. She's gone gym, so we're good, Robert. Yeah, honeycomb Sunday twirls. And apparently they're an Australian thing. So... Can't go wrong with a sneak attack. Derek, how are you, bro? Said, alright, Craig, brother, you've got the best Liverpool content, bar none, on the interweb. Talakapa. It's always lovely to see you in, Derek, and lots of love to you and the family this Christmas, mate. Philly, how are you, bro? How are Everton still a Premier League team? Garbage. Yeah, I don't know, mate, but you know, it looks like they're going to stay up for another season anyway. I think there's no reason we shouldn't get a few goals today, said Anthony. Spurs played most of their best available midweek whilst we rotated. I'm hoping that's the case, yeah. Look, we need to make sure we start quickly today. You know, we can't do our usual about strolling through the first half and hoping to pull it out in the second. We got to make sure that we're at it. And as many of you guys have pointed out, we've no reason not to be. Big rotation midweek. Gave Arne a lot of chance to rest the likes of Diaz, Salah, Virgil, Gravenberch, Soboslai. So yeah, I'm hoping we're sharp. Is the game on Amazon? I'm watching it on Sky Sports, so I've no idea where else it is around the world. In the UK and Ireland, it's on Sky Sports main event. So everybody asking about Chiesa, do you want to just look at the fucking screen, perhaps? And you'll see big, bold, black letters that explain everything about Chiesa. There, right in front of you. Couldn't miss it. I just got to do this till we kick off. So that way, hopefully, we're all good. And anybody coming in knows where we're at, you know. I'm getting tired now. I'm also getting bored of this as well. Hopefully we don't get robbed of a blatant goal today, said Irfan. Yes, not only that. Hopefully we don't get robbed of a blatant goal and have 2 dodgy red cards. You know, we can't forget about the dodgy red cards as well. What's your favourite food? Pizza. Pizza, Marco. Easy. Yeah, I love pizza. Let's go. Another shocker from Forster, I hope, said the King. H97. Yeah, look, I think that there's joy to be had there today. If they continue to knock it around at the back, I think, yeah, if Diaz and Gakpo and Salah can get in and press Fraser Forster, we've seen midweek that he has mistakes in him. So, Riley said, what pizza? Oh, honestly, bro, I'm incredibly boring. A margarita is usually my go-to for a pizza. So, yeah. Paro, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you. Harrison, you didn't put in a comment, sir, but thank you for your super chat, mate. I believe it's your first one as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support. What's this Marco sending me? So, if Mohamed Salah has an assist today, he'll be the first Premier League player ever to have 10 goals and 10 assists before Christmas. So there we go. Thank you, Mark, for sending me on that stat. So if Mohamed Salah assists today, he will have, for the first time ever, in any player, 10 goals, 10 assists in the Prem before Christmas, which is just another one to send from. Didn't know how to post a comment. All good, Harrison, but thank you, mate. You know, really do appreciate your support. A lot of empty seats at Old Trafford from the 80th minute, said Craig Adams. Things you love to see, bro. Things you love to see. But, you know, Amorim turned us down and all, you know, because he only wanted the mighty Manchester United with that, you know, incredibly impressive squad. By the way, quick question about Old Trafford. Are the stewards still there? Or has Jim Radcliffe cut their hourly rate or something so they have to go at 80 minutes? Is that what's going on? Because that man is a disgrace, in my opinion. Imagine being a sir and cutting frontline wage workers at United and bonuses and the steward of the week. Imagine not incentivising your stewards with £50 and pulling that, like. £50. That's how hard up Man United and Sir Jim Radcliffe is that he takes 50 quid away from the Steward of the Week prize and cuts their Christmas bonus. The absolute miserable arsehole that he is. How could he have the cheek to be a sir and do that? Where's my mouse gone? Who ate my mouse? My mouse is gone. Seriously, my mouse is dead. Where's it gone? That's weird. My mouse has stopped working. That's weird. Sorry, my mouse is gone. I'm going to have to get a wire to fix it. It doesn't show the batteries. Usually it shows when the batteries are dead. It's an Apple mouse. There's no battery in it. It's a wire or it's a charging thing. Where the fuck's it gone? Circuit, is there an Apple wire at the back of that computer? No, it might be on the chair behind you. Could you grab one? Yeah, could you plug that in the back of that computer for me? Sorry, it just my mouse has disappeared. Didn't even give me a low battery warning or anything. You run that on there for me? Thank you very much. Let's see if that works. Right, we'll charge it up for a few minutes. Thank you, Circa. We'll charge it up for a few minutes and hopefully that works. Oh, it's full time. Full time at Goodison and it's a draw. It is all there for us now, ladies and gentlemen. It is all there for us. That's incredible. Was not expecting that. What's she doing down there? My daughter. You do realise that was my daughter you're talking about there, mate, right? Not my wife. My wife's name's Sabrina. That was my daughter. And nothing, thank you. That's crazy. Genuinely was not expecting Everton to get anything from that game today. So, wow. Bonus. Thank you, Victor. That is an incredibly generous super chat, bro. Appreciate you, Victor. Said, historic day incoming. You'll never walk alone. Thank you, mate. It's, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked here. I thought that was going to be a handy 3 points for Chelsea there today. And Victor, mate, honestly, thank you so much. Let me see if this works now. I just want to see if it is the battery. Hang on. Yeah. Must be in the battery because it's working there now. So I'm going to keep it charging, Connor, for a little bit. If you can keep doing the comments. Feels weird having two hands. Usually I have one hand on the mouse. Yeah. Shocked, lads. Honestly shocked. Did not expect to see... yeah, did not expect to see that draw. But I'll take it. It gives us even more breathing room now. Win today. So what is it? If we win today and win our game in hand, then it's... 7 points on Chelsea, is that right? Someone do the math for me. If we win our game in hand and win today, so 6 points on top of what we have, is that 7 points then over Chelsea we'd have? And it would be 9 over Arsenal. Oh, hello. Red panty night now. It's red panty night. Definitely. 7? 7? 7? 7? 7? That's awesome. So, United lost at home again. Hoping we go 5 clear. Happy Xmas to all in the chat, said Steve. And to you, bro. And to you. Right, ladies and gentlemen. I need your help. If you can, please do hit that like button for me. We've got 37 minutes until we kick off. And we need your help to make sure we get to the 1,000 likes before kick off. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Welcome into the channel. We are hoping, and it's ambitious, but we're hoping we can get ourselves to 300,000 before the end of January. If you want to help us do it, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Marcus, thank you so much, mate, for your super chat, which Connor's definitely going to bring up on the screen now in a second. There he is, hero. Look at that, it's magic. Telepathy? Telepathy. Marcus said, let's do our job now, lads. Yes, we've got to. But, again, it's just a reminder to everybody that the teams chasing us are not going to go invincible. They're not going to suddenly turn into Optimus Prime. We have a little bit of wiggle room, like I've said all the way through. None of these teams are going to go on a 15-game, 16-game win streak. So we need to stop creating them as the big bogeyman in our heads. We are the only ones that will stop us from winning this league. And I don't think we're going to stop ourselves. I think we're going to do it. But we need to get a win today. A win today and we feast, ladies and gentlemen. We feast. Right, so really quickly, let's run through the Liverpool starting 11 again for those who maybe haven't seen it. It is Alisson Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez are your centre backs in midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai. Up top, we believe Gakpo will be on the left with Lucho through the middle and Mo on the right. On the bench today for Liverpool, it is Endo, Nunez, Jones, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kelleher, Kwanzaa and Nioni. That is your Liverpool bench. It's all over, by the way. Fulham, Southampton as well. That finished scoreless, which is a bit of a surprise. So Fulham 0, Southampton 0 just finished there as well. Are there any players in the Spurs team that worry me? Let's have a look. Kulishevsky, Madison, we know they're capable. But look, we should be beating the Spurs team if we show up. They've a good front four, but after that, I think they're there to be gotten at, especially defensively. Arthur Smith said, maybe a bit of luck's on our side. We had our match with Everton postponed. They seem in form, keeping Arsenal and Chelsea at 0-0 consecutive weeks. I mean, they're certainly digging in defensively. There's no denying that one. But, I don't know. Look, I still think we're going to go to Goodison and get a win, because we owe them one from last year. And look, all we need to do is, said all the way along, keep taking care of our own business. Keep making sure that we pick up the points where possible. And enjoy the journey. And don't be scared. Don't be scared of the fact that we're the best team in the league. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it. What hobbies do I have? Oh, not many, Bobby. I'm pretty boring, mate. In fact, I would go as far as to say I don't have any hobbies, really. I watch sport. I watch boxing. I watch football. I watch some TV. And any spare time I have, I spend it with my wife, in all honesty, because she's the person I want to be around. So, you know, my wife, my kids, I'm boring. You know, don't really do much. Don't go outside much. Yeah, just this is my life. This is my existence. And it's a dream scenario for me, you know. I'm very honoured to be able to do this for a job and be here with you guys. Yeah, so I'm boring. I keep telling you, I'm a really boring person. Sorry, joined late. Is Gakpo playing striker? We don't know. Our new back-end system is worked off another database, so it's put Gakpo striker. We think maybe Gakpo will be left and Diaz striker, and we can fix it as and when the game kicks off. Don't worry. Just take it as an indication of who's starting, really. Did I see the Fury fight? I did. I had it 115, 113 Usyk. I think you may make an argument for a draw, but I don't think there's an argument for Fury winning it. But he reverts to type as soon as he loses again. Classless, robbery, 1-2 fights. Everyone's wrong. The AI judge is wrong. Everyone's wrong. That's who he is. I'm just glad. Hopefully, don't have to listen to them anymore now, because they do my head in, to be honest with you. And Usyk just carries himself with such class, dignity. He's just a great ambassador for the sport. And he's just fought everyone, beaten everyone. There's nothing else left. Whatever he wants to do now is the cream, you know. If he wants to beat Dubois again, he can do that. If he goes down the cruiserweight again, that'll be very interesting to see if cutting the weight has any effect or impact on him. Craig, what's up, my man? Chiesa not fit. I'm not answering that question, mate. Well, you've super chatted, so do you know what? I will answer it for you because you've super chatted. Thank you. He's just not selected. There's no big reason. Just not selected according to David Lynch. Paro said, I apologise for my comment. Thought it was the missus. Oh, mate. All good. I knew you thought it was my wife. I knew you were being genuine. I didn't think you were trying to say anything underhanded or anything, bro. Don't need to send a super chat to apologise. All good. I know you guys well enough, and nobody's going to go in on my family, mate, so all good. The Patriot said, the Flying Pig melting down after a 3-0 loss. Look, that's all they have left to do now is just keep moaning, you know. They should just join forces with Arsenal and just have one big moan off. Moanapalooza 2024. There you go, a fixture for them. You know, United can maybe get the Arsenal fans to help them with the deserve to win-o-meter. And between them, they can come up with some metric or algorithm to show why they should have won. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just enjoying it. You know, so many people get so worked up by what others are thinking, saying and doing. I just want to see Liverpool keep winning and they can all keep crying. Simple as that for me. Morgan Scott, thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Yeah, Kasim, I did watch the boxing. I thought, like I've said a few times today, the production value of the show was incredible. I thought the only robbery on the card actually was Dave Allen. I thought he was shafted. No way Johnny Fisher won that fight. Neville, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, bro. Thank you. And Thick Boy Gaming said, wow, I feel stupid. Have another £2. My bad. All good, bro. All good. Yeah, look, we're trying to just limit people asking the questions over and over again, because it's not me really gets frustrated by it. It's everybody in the chat as well. So yeah, it is just there. If anybody's wondering about Chiesa, just have a quick look-see down here. Lucas Nolan said, how's the family keeping, Craig? I hope Santi will be coming Tuesday night and delivers you news about the 3 contracts. Yeah, that's the Christmas present I'm waiting for as well, Lucas. Like everybody else, just hoping we get that Christmas present under the 3 of contracts. By the way, I have to say, as the days have gone on, I'm more and more feeling like Trent's going. You know, you see Carragher feeling that way. Many people I speak to in and around Liverpool feel that way. And when I say Liverpool, I mean the city in that context. I hope I'm wrong, but it certainly feels like we're moving towards a world where Trent's leaving. I was watching Sky Sports back pages the other day, and Mark Ogden of ESPN, who I think is a very good journalist, Mark was on there and he was speaking about the Trent situation. And it was refreshing to see a journalist basically echo what I said. Trent's free to make his own decision, but he needs to communicate it to the fan base. Because the longer it goes on, and the longer he doesn't speak about it, if he does depart, I think he's more risking his reputation with the Liverpool fans by not being open and honest about it than really just going. Like, I think a lot of us would understand, wouldn't agree with it, but if he came out and said, look guys, I've achieved everything I've wanted to at Liverpool. When Jurgen left, I thought to myself, maybe it's time for a little change. I want to try something new in my career. I'm an ambitious young man. I'll never forget what this club did and what it means to me, but I think it's time for a new journey. Something like that. We'd all be devastated by it, but I think we'd, on a human level, understand it. I just don't like this being strung along part, personally. I just want a resolution to it. Harrison, how are you, bro? Said, massive fan from Montreal, Canada. Good luck to you, our boys, and all the Reds in the fancy NFL playoffs today. You'll never walk alone. AA League next year, up the Reds. AA Fantasy NFL League. Oh, I wouldn't even know how to go about doing it, mate. I've never played Fantasy NFL. I'm in my, I think, 3rd year, I'd say now, as an NFL fan. But I'm not up to fantasy level yet, to be honest with you. I'd be out in round 1, probably. Nomad said, we're being mugged off, I feel. I don't want to go to that place where I say Trent's mugging us off, but I can only say how I feel as a fan, you know? And how I feel is that I think he knows what he wants to do. And I'd just like to see that communicated. I hope very much that I'm wrong. I hope that this is Trent being quiet. He signs a new deal and we all find out that he never had any intention of leaving. But, you know, it doesn't feel like that's the case at the minute. Rob Dance, how are you, my man? Said, Amorim came for money. The way he left Sporting does him no credit. Let him pay for it. And Arsenal finished the job of the previous club. So, if I'm being really honest with you, Rob, right? I think a little indication as to what he did coming to West Ham on that plane to try and force Liverpool's hand gave us a little read on Ruben Amorim. And I feel like he's a little bit egotistical. And he's obviously a good coach. I'm not going to sit here and say he isn't. I said when United brought him in, he's a good coach. But it feels to me like he's got a bit of an ego trip in my mind. And he needs to understand very quickly that this is a huge step up from Sporting. He's not working with a great squad. And it looks like the finances are going to be limited unless they can bring some players in. Rashford looks like it's going to be moved on, but I don't know who's going to buy him because I don't know who's going to pay his wages. So I'm just glad it's not our mess. That's the God's honest truth. Between that and Radcliffe being the Grinch, I find the state of Manchester United at the minute cursed. I don't know what else to say. It feels like that club, just every time they think they're turning a corner, they just go back to square one. And I'm just very, very glad it isn't us. What's my top 5 favourite words? I'd say most of them are swear words. I'd say words I use a lot are honestly, genuinely, the F word, the C word. Yeah, I don't know. I like swearing, so any swear words are good. Craig, love your new haircut. Well done, Connor. Now, you finished play school, Connor, for the winter, mate? Or see, this is the time normally, Connor, where I slag your mother, your dad, you. But it's Christmas and I'm feeling festive, so grow up, you little gimp. I don't know what else to say to you, mate. I have a full head of hair. My wife likes me with a shaved head. Here we are. Fuck me. Weird, like, that's the best banter you have, mate. You're not going far. See, I'm trying not to go in on people too badly. I'm trying to just, calm it down a bit. When is Canade back? We've no confirmed date yet, Ben, but, like I've said, I don't think he's too far. I think we may see him before this month is out, certainly, I think. Who's your favourite TV character? Ooh, I've got a few. Del Boy, Malcolm Tucker, House. Who else is great? Tony Soprano. What other singular TV characters do I think are amazing? Not Ron Burgundy. What's his name? Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. I think Malcolm Tucker and Del Boy are probably the two answers, though. I love Malcolm Tucker's character in The Thick of It. I think it's one of my favourite TV characters ever. Can you oil up for me if Liverpool win the Champions League? I don't think you can afford me to oil up for you, Me oiling up is an expensive process, mate, Unless you've got a P. Diddy industrial level of lube floating around. Between that and my appearance fee, I don't know if you could afford me, mate. Favourite villain? I don't think you know who my favourite villain is because it's from an Irish TV show. So two of them, Nidge from Love Hate and Billy Meehan from Fair City are two Irish characters that I thought were brilliant villains. Drunk the Library said Peter Capaldi, best actor in the UK. Oh, he's amazing. Absolutely amazing actor. Mrs. Brown or Father Ted? Father Ted. I do like Mrs. Brown's Boys. Big fan of Brendan O'Carroll as a human being as well. But yeah, look, it's Father Ted. Right, look, ladies and gentlemen. I think I can get my mouse now. 1 second. I've been charging up for a while, so I'm hoping I have enough battery here to keep me going. And thank you, Connor, for taking care of the comments for me. So this is the first time in Premier League history, I think, for United that they're in the bottom 10 of the table for the Christmas period. Wow. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Yes. I don't know if I could commit to a full-time now. Is that the church's official position, David? Yeah, Father Ted has some brilliant ones. Brilliant one-liners. I've got a bone to pick with you, Nidgy. So, if you're looking for a great show to watch and you haven't watched Love Hate, an Irish gangster show, watch it. It's absolutely incredible. It's one of the best bits of TV Ireland's ever produced. Incredible. Love Hate. Do you know what? That scene in Love Hate with the pool cue up the arse in prison is one of the most disturbing television scenes I've watched. It was... I remember looking at it going, oh my God. Like, it freaked me out. You've got nice eyes, mate. Thank you. My wife calls them my come to bed eyes. I call them my get the fuck away from me, I'm starving eyes. Still at the tail end of this cold, sorry. Apologies. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 19 minutes to go till kick-off. We still need to get up to 1,000 likes, so do hit that like button for me if you haven't done so. Also, today being a match day, we are being brought to you thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. Why not check out the Chairman Pro Package Face Shaving Kit and get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com. There's 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20 at checkout. Right, quick personal note for you. We like to keep track of the comments, and there's a couple of things that I just wanted to bring up to people. I know everybody hates ads, but there's no way a YouTuber can earn a living without ads, unless they go behind a paywall. So, you know, I know ad reads and stuff like that are interruptions that nobody wants, but they are a very important thing for us and other channels to be able to keep the lights on and to keep content free. And that's what we want to do. And that's what we've always wanted to do, is keep our content free for everybody. So it doesn't matter if you're a millionaire or, you know, you haven't got 2p to rub together. We want you to be able to come in and chat with us and have fun. And unfortunately, to do that, we have to put ads on. And we have to do ad reads and stuff like that. And to see people go, oh, I love your content, but can we get rid of the ads? No. Because, you know, it's very difficult to do it without going behind the paywall. Like, I think Goldbridge has managed it and a few others. But it's very hard to earn a living from this game without ads. So I hope you all appreciate they're a necessary evil for us. And, you know, we certainly don't ever want to take the piss or disrespect people with them. But we got to pay the bills. So, you know, I hope you get where we're coming from and appreciate your support. Kay Johnson, thank you, bro, for gifting a membership. Really kind of you. Brendan from Kin. I haven't watched Kin yet, George. It's on my to-watch list, mate, but I haven't got around to it yet. Dan said, love the ads because it means the channel's doing great. Thank you. Does YouTube Premium screw you as a content creator? No, we all get a little cut of YouTube Premium. Yep. I don't know the exact ins and outs of it, to be honest with you. But no, it doesn't screw over content creators. They get a share. We all get a share of YouTube Premium stuff. Do I like chocolate fudge cake? I think, David, the fairest answer I can give you to that one, sir, is you'll have to go far and wide to find a cake that I don't like. You know, look at me. Do I look like a boy who doesn't love a bit of cake? Of course I love chocolate fudge cake. Who doesn't love chocolate fudge cake? Have you seen comments from Zubamendi about rejecting Liverpool? I have, Shay, and thank you for bringing it up, mate. Because as soon as I read the comments, I went into the Discord group and, you know, posted about them. And basically, for those of you who don't know what myself and Shay are talking about, he did an interview recently, I think after a game or something, or anyway, he did an interview, and he basically said that it was an easy decision to stay at Sociedad. And it kind of made me feel like, well, somebody's telling porkies here then. Either he's just trying to placate and pacify his fans, or it was never really as close as we were led to believe it was. Because my understanding of the situation, and I think most journalists' understanding of the situation, was that we thought we had a deal. The pressure was put on him last minute and he changed his mind. So to hear him come out and say it was an easy decision, do you know, in all honesty, it disgusts me, and he can fuck off, is how I feel about it. Wayne said, I use uBlock Origin. So let me say this to you, Wayne, before I ban you. Coming in boasting about an ad blocker while watching a streamer is basically like coming in and spitting in my face. Because you're blocking ads, that's taking revenue away from us, that's providing the free content that you're watching. So, again, be a bit more respectful, mate. You know, if your mum and dad own a sports shop and I stood outside selling fake Liverpool jerseys, would you be happy about that? You know? I don't get it. Oh, I love your content, mate, and also here I'm using an ad blocker so you don't make anything. Don't apologise for the ads. Where's this comment? Once I bring it up. Don't apologise for the ads. Trust me, we understand. Also, do the Spurs have any chance of winning? I'm American and bet on the Spurs. As in, Spurs winning against us today? No, I don't think so. But you never know. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I just think with what's happened before with Chelsea and City losing again, I think Liverpool will now be absolutely buzzing in that dressing room, knowing there's a chance to, again, underline our credentials here. Go 4 points clear with a game in hand. If we won the game in hand, we'd be 7 clear of Chelsea, 9 clear of Arsenal. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win. No. Mark isn't ad free. You have to make a living, mate. No, I didn't say he was ad free. I meant he's one of the few who've managed to go through his content journey and not go behind a paywall. Is what I meant. Sorry. I know he's not ad free. You know, he has to make a living, but I meant he's been able to find that way to walk the tightrope of not going behind the paywall. Is what I meant, mate. He's our centre half. Need a strong start today? Yes, we do. He's a number 4. Watch him defend and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, calm as you like. Who is he? Is Virgil van Dijk. Expecting the front three to have an absolute field day against that high line today, said Christ Child. Yes, they should feast, mate. You're right. Rabadan said, Sean Dyche is a genius. Always thought so. You know what else he is, Rabadan? He's a Red. He's a Liverpool fan, Sean Dyche, as well. BG22 said, don't mind ads, but not chatting about them. Mate, I was just explaining the reasoning behind why they have to happen. I'm not having a great... Do you think I want to sit here talking about ads? Either. I'm just trying to, give you our side of the perspective of why these things happen. What else have we got? Hope we don't get robbed again like last year. Yes. 100% yes. Forever yes. We need 103 likes. 11 minutes to go, ladies and gents. And we will run through the teams one more time for you in a moment. Sorry if that came across wrong. I mean, you have to make a living. Just meant Mark also has ads. Oh no, all good. All good. I just meant when I spoke about he's one of the few that have managed to, earn a living, keep the thing going, but not have a paywall. Usually you get to a point where you're thinking, right, I can keep going now, or do I make a paywall and make it safer? And, you might get less views, but more money. And we just want you guys to be able to watch and share the journey with us. So that's all I was saying. Right. Let's go through the 11s one more time, just in case people have not seen them yet. We'll start off with the home side Spurs. It's Forster in goal. Then a back four of Porro, Dragusin, Archie Gray and Jed Spence. Sarr and Basuma then ahead of them. Then it's Kulishevsky, Madison, Song Heung-min and Dominic Solanke making up the attacking quartet. For Liverpool, in goal, Alisson Becker, right back Trent Alexander-Arnold, left back Andy Robertson. Joe Gomez comes in alongside Virgil van Dijk again today at the centre of the Liverpool defence. In midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai. Up top, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo and Mohamed Salah. Your bench today for Spurs, it's Reguilon, Udogie, Bergvale, Werner, Johnson, Austin, Lancashire, Dorrington and William Olsesi, excuse me. Liverpool's bench, Endo, Darwin, Jones, Elliott, Diogo Jota, Costas, Kelleher, Kwanzaa and Nioni. I want an Anfield Agenda hoodie. I don't know if we'll ever produce them because they're just shockingly expensive. Like the hoodie that you see me wearing a lot of the time, the black one, that cost me, as in my cost price to it, about 50 odd quid between the printing and the hoodie. El Harvo said, still no gravy time emoji. You're breaking my heart. That's a Connor question, bro. That's a Connor question, El Harvo. Arthur said, I'm the only red one in this Spurs bar. Come on, Liverpool. That's alright, mate. Just stand on the table and go, "Mwah-ha-ha-ha," and laugh at them all. Have you seen the 25-26 kit? Yes. We showed it on the channel a few times. I don't have the image to hand now, but yeah, it looks nice. Petter, who's a Chelsea fan, said, Craig, disappointing result against Everton, but not surprised, hoping for a Tottenham win. You're going to be disappointed again, I think, Petter. At least I hope so. I'm very surprised that you guys didn't get the win today, but I'm also happy about it. Are you surprised Jota isn't starting? I wouldn't say surprised, more disappointed. I can understand maybe why Arne isn't starting him if he's still bringing him back to full fitness. But at least he's there and he's an option. So, you know, if we do need him, I think we'll see him. Look, I think we'll see him anyway, in all honesty, today. Will Fede be upset about being left out of the squad? I don't know, mate. I don't know. And, you know, like anybody else, he has to earn the right to be in the squad. He has to earn the right to be on the pitch. So, let's wait and see. Craig, did you know you're inside one of the 4-4 Tunes videos? I think I've been more than one, to be fair, but yeah, I know, mate. I was very, very honoured to be in them. It's one of the biggest wow moments, honestly, of this whole content journey was being in one or two of those videos. So yeah, love it, mate. Love it. Can we get a whoop whoop for some luck? Right, whoop whoop. There we go. I like that from the Patriot. Said, I hope he's upset. It means he cares. I love that, mate. I love that. Everton must have parked an aircraft carrier, let alone a bus, said Nomad. Just, wow. Everton doing us massive favours over the past few weeks. You know, taking points off Arsenal. Now taking points off Chelsea. Happy days. So in the head-to-head, Tottenham have 13 wins, Liverpool 8 wins, 11 draws at Spurs gaff in the Premier League. We are now 6 minutes away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. So, one, thank you for being with us. I hope you're all set up for a lovely Christmas time. We do appreciate your support. Irfan said, Craig still top of the Irish guy prediction table. It's a fluke, like I've said all the way through, Irfan, but delighted to be there. Brian, look at him, you big, handsome, Christmassy superstar, you. Brian straight in with 50 gifted memberships. Look at that. Merry Christmas to everybody there from old Uncle Brian over in Boston. So who would have thought it, huh? Somebody from Boston that isn't a tight arse. Looking at you, John. Where's the money, John? Brian has it. That's where it is. And thank you, Brian. Appreciate you. Sorry, need to clear my throat there. Didn't want you all having to hear it. Merry Christmas to yourself and Lucas. Thank you, Roberto. Much love, bro. Much love. AFC Bournemouth posting up just to go back-to-back 3-0 wins at Old Trafford. You love the banter, lads. Well played. Maybe the Stewart should play for United next game. Yeah, they could probably be docked more money then. Right, the teams are in the tunnel. This is a big game for us, folks. A win will take us 5 points clear at Christmas time with a game in... Or sorry, 4 points clear, my apologies. 4 points clear at Christmas time with a game in hand. So, yeah. Excited, nervous, but ultimately hopeful that we get this job done today. Craig, are we playing on the 5th and 7th of January? I don't know off the top of my head. I know Leicester 26th, West Ham 29th, United 4th or 5th of January. After that, I can't remember what's next. So, are we feeling optimistic? Are we feeling positive in the chat? Let's end the poll, which has an 84% Liverpool win, of course. Teams are now walking out onto the pitch at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And hopefully we leave there with the 3 points. Right, so again, real quick, let's run through the starting 11s just in case people are joining us a little bit late. For Spurs, Forster in goal, then Porro, Dragusin, Gray and Spence making up the defence. The deeper line midfielders are Sarr and Bissouma. Then it's Kulishevsky, Maddison, Son and Solanke making up their attacking quartet. For Liverpool, Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back. He returns after serving that suspension for the midweek game against Southampton. Then it's Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez. Alexis McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones in midfield, with Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo up top. The Liverpool bench today with Toro Endo, Darwin Núñez, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Diogo Jota, Costas Tsimikas, Queven Kelleher, Jarell Quansah and Trey Neone. Jones is on the bench, Toes, mate. He's on the bench. Can we sync? Yes, but we need the game to start. And then we'll sync up, mate. Don't worry. Stephen Brady has a 5 on a Salah hat-trick. Nice. As Mark said to me earlier on, if Mohamed Salah grabs himself an assist today, he would be the first player in Premier League history to have 10 goals and 10 assists before Christmas. So another potential bonus there. Okay, cool. Right, I've been nervy for a couple of days for this one, folks. I can't lie. But I hope we start well. I think we'll get an indication in the first few minutes of whether we're at it or not here today, you know. And we need to be at it from the start because Spurs are going to come with energy. But I just hope that we can attack that high line of theirs and get some joy. We should be able to. I'd also say we need to make sure we close down Fraser Forster ASAP because he has mistakes in him. What was your reaction about the boxing last night? I thought it was the right decision. Small bit wide for my liking. I thought 115, 113, but either way, Usyk winning I thought was the right result. You could make an argument maybe for a draw for Fury, but certainly I don't think there was an argument for Fury to win. Chelsea result should fire them up. Yes, it should. You know, if I was in that dressing room and I'd seen that Chelsea result come in, coupled with another loss for City yesterday, it's all there for them to go out there and get the win today. So I agree with you. It should inspire them. But, right, we're in the huddle before the game. Sit back, relax. I'll do my best to take you through it. And fingers crossed, we're going into Christmas with at least a 4-point gap. Key man for Spurs said the Patriot is Maddison. We need to watch him. Yeah, look, Maddison's on his day. He can be a talent, no doubt about that. But you know what? We've got a fair few talented players ourselves. Right, about to get underway. Liverpool playing from right to left. Spurs in the white kit, of course. Liverpool in the red kit. No, Liverpool playing from left to right, sorry. We're underway. Spurs do the decent thing. Launch the ball out long left-hand side, where Joe Gomez wins the first header. It drops to Solanke. Maddison. Spurs moving it into the left channel. Look, Son pulls out wide left. Cross comes in, but he was offside. And the referee whistles for a Liverpool free kick. Right, remember, stay calm. Don't lose your shit if we haven't been 5-0 up after 10 minutes. Relax. Let's see how the game pans out. Enjoy it. And thank you for being here with us as always. And also thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. A quick reminder, you can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. Right, I'm going to sync up for you guys in a few seconds, so we're at the 1 minute mark together. Trent. Oh, Liverpool tried to play in behind here. Spurs just about clear it. Right, folks, we are coming up to the 1 minute mark now. So 1 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Right, goal kick Spurs. Liverpool trying to close down. Ball played out off Gakpo, who is on the left-hand side, by the way. It is Luis Diaz to the centre. Mohamed Salah on the right. Cody Gakpo on the left. Well done. Look at that. The press is there to win this ball, lads. I'm telling you. Salah. Ball back to Salah. It's cleared by Spurs. This Spurs defence has mistakes in them. We need to make sure that we are pressing them, because I tell you, it'll give us some joy. Gomez. Back to Virgil. Virgil pings one in over the top, looking for Mo. It's a little bit too much on it, and it goes behind for Spurs goal kick. So for those asking what I'm watching it on, Sky Sports main event. Forster, look, already looks nervous, gives it straight to Salah, who hits the side netting. Lads, Fraser Forster's an accident waiting to happen. He just played that ball straight to Mohamed Salah. Look at this, straight to Salah. Why didn't he square it to Dom? He should have squared it, lads. Look where Dom is. Square it and he has a tap in. Van Dijk stands firm. Gakpo just about keeps it in on that far side. Yeah, I'm reading the chat, and again, I think Salah definitely should have passed it there. And he didn't. Let's hope it doesn't come back to haunt us. But so far, we've started this game well, and Spurs are they're not looking comfortable. Ball goes out for a Liverpool throw in. Trent gets on with it quickly. Tries to pick out Salah. It's headed away by the Spurs defence. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, back to Trent. Trent whips one in far side. Gakpo keeps it in, recycles it back to Robbo. Robbo fires in across. Spurs headed away, only as far as Diaz. Diaz now, edge of the box, strike, drags it wide. Bright start this, but just need to be a little more composed in the final third. Still though, it has been a bright first 4 minutes here. No denying that. What did I think of the scorecards of the boxing last night? A tiny bit too wide. I had it 115, 113, but I think the right man won. You could maybe make an argument at a draw for Fury, but never for a win, in my opinion. Anyway, Spurs go long. Virgil does well, pulls that one down out of the air, recycles it back to Robbo, who gives it to Gomez. He's under a bit of pressure, so it goes back to Alisson. Alisson, Gravenberch, Gomez, back to Alisson. Plays the ball out to Dominic Szoboszlai. There, Fraser Forster, if you're watching, that's what you're trying to do. Trent. Second ball's won by Andy Robertson. Plays it to Cody Gakpo, wide left. Gakpo cuts inside now. Slips in Robbo. Robbo tries to fire across in, takes a ricochet, and it'll be a Liverpool corner. Liverpool corner on the far side of the pitch. Stanislaus, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Right, boys, come on. Right, so all Liverpool players, bar Virgil, bunched together inside the 6-yard box for this corner. And Virgil's a little bit deeper on his own. Here comes the corner. It's whipped in towards the near post. A bit of a mad ricochet, and eventually it's hooked away. McAllister heads it back out. Trent fires another ball in, but it's overhit and it'll go behind for a Spurs goal kick. But so far in the opening 5-6 minutes, it's been all Liverpool, folks. Press. Press, come on. Press. Spurs forced to go long. Gomez recycles it. Trent does well, then misplaces his pass. This Spurs team looks shaky. They look very, very shaky. Maddison fouled, free kick Spurs. Halfway inside the Liverpool half, left-hand side. Spurs, instead of going into the box, would it go short with the free kick, and now they're back inside their own half. Dragusin. He fires it out to Kulusevski. Kulusevski has Robbo there, pestering him. Just about keeps the ball in. Spurs now look to switch it up. Played across the Son left side. Son does well to keep the ball in. Son now runs at Liverpool defence, but runs straight into Trent, who defends him well. Tries to play it Salah, but Basuma gets there before him and it's recycled. Dragusin. Gray. Again, Spurs forced backwards. Got to make this opening dominance count with a goal, though. Spence now for Spurs in the left-back position. Good tackle. Right, stand on him. Keep pressing, Mo. Keep pressing. Dragusin. Sarr. He's forced back as well. Again, that Liverpool press is there. Forster plays it out quickly to Jed Spence. Left side. Spence runs uninterrupted to the halfway line. Spurs have it and they move it out right hand side. Kulusevski. Kulusevski's cross in, headed away by Trent, drops on the edge of the box. It's back with Son now. Son to Maddison. Goal kick. Does Maddison know he doesn't have to go to the ground every time a fly lands on him? It feels like every time anybody goes near him, he just jumps on the ground. Again, here, look. Jumps on the ground. Prime Real Madrid or prime Barcelona? Barcelona, easily. Far more enjoyable to watch on the eye. Trent. To Gomez. Gomez goes long this time. Szoboszlai tries to chest it to Salah, but Spurs had enough players around. Well done, Dom. Wins it back. Gravenberch. Switch of play across to Robbo. Robbo out to Cody Gakpo. Come on. Gakpo cuts inside, goes back to Robbo. Gomez. Trent, wide right. Oh, again. Hit it, hit it! Oh, Salah shot saved. Then Dominic Szoboszlai's block on the follow-up. Again, great ball over the top for Trent. That's 2 half chances now Salah's had. Probably would have been offside though. I think he would have been offside. He went there a little bit too early. Trent. Gomez. Switches it up to Gakpo. It's a lovely ball. Gakpo does well. Into Diaz. Oh, let's get your head up in that final third. In the final third, we're just lacking a tiny bit of composure so far. Good start though. No complaints about the start we've had. Virgil. Over the top looking for Salah. Jed Spence gets there ahead of him. Go on, Mo. Go on. Stick with him. Dragusin. Porro again. Liverpool pressing. Spurs dangerously trying to play out. And then they make a mess of it themselves. Alisson clears it upfield. And it'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Certainly look like we're controlling this one, but just need to find the breakthrough. Diaz can keep possession. He's harried off it by Bissouma. Spurs have it back now with Archie Gray. Dragusin. Pressure comes on him from Diaz. Back with Forster. Puts his boot through it this time and just goes long. Come on, boys. Arne slot. La 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 la. Free kick Liverpool. Dominic Szoboszlai fouled. Lads, if you are going to stick a prediction in, just throw the letter P after the word prediction if you can. We don't want people thinking they're fake scores or that. And I know they're predictions, but just stick the letter P in after it if you wouldn't mind. Nevlin, there's no need to be deleting them, mate. They're clearly not fake scores. Like, yeah. Spurs again. Trying to play around this press. Son has it, left side. Trent. How am I ahead? I'm back on the Sky satellite dish, so it's a lot quicker than the Sky streaming service. So yeah, I'm delighted. No more spoilers in the chat or anything. Ball in looking for Salah, but again, it's defended by Spurs. Jack said he's got 100 quid on Salah first goal scorer. It's a brave bet, mate. I don't think I'd ever put a bet on anyone to be the first goal scorer in a game, to be honest. It's just way too variable for my liking. Spurs now in possession. Edge of our penalty area, but they gifted straight to Gravenberch. Szoboszlai to Salah. Just a little bit behind him though, which slows us down a bit. Robbo to Virgil. Gomez. Virgil again. Back to Gomez. Again, Spurs just standing there, allowing Gomez to have the ball. He goes back to Virgil. There's no movement really ahead of him. No movement from the Spurs players to start the press. Virgil goes to Gomez. Trent again. Back to Virgil, who steps forward this time. And then again, we're still knocking around the back, trying to drag Spurs out of possession or out of position. Szoboszlai back to Trent. Trent tries to spread the play this time. Out to Diaz. Diaz, pull it back, hit it, hit it. Oh! Unlucky. So Trent plays the ball right to left. Diaz battles, wins it, lays it off to Cody Gakpo on the edge of the box. Cody's always leaning back, unfortunately, and the ball flies over Forster's crossbar. But good battling there from Diaz, and yeah, Gakpo just never really got set to hit that one. Kulishevsky now for Spurs, cuts inside. Ooh. Oh, strike from distance. Had Alisson scrambling from Sarr, but it drifted wide of Ali's right hand post. Yeah, he cut across it there. Sarr was always gone away from goal, but Ali had to make sure he had it covered. So far we've had 5 shots in the game. 1 on target, which is part of the problem here. My favourite Irish team is Shelbourne, Jesse. Offside against Spurs. Referee plays on those. Liverpool are in possession. Gravenberch to Trent. Again, we're always just half a yard behind on our passing so far. Ball switched out to Gakpo. Robbo. Back to Gakpo. Pulls it across. It's flicked. Salah! Salah! It's twice! For the love of God, how many shots is he going to have blocked? Twice there, Salah had 2 shots. Twice they're blocked. He needs to just be a tad bit more composed. So apparently, midway through Ruben Amorim's press conference, their roof start leaking. Salah again. Go on, Mo. Hit it! Hit it! Oh, it's hit the bar! Oh! Unlucky. Again, Liverpool's press wins the ball back. Diaz plays it to Salah. Gets it out of his feet. Beautiful footwork. Hits the shot and it rifles off the bar. Look at that footwork here from Mo. Look at this footwork. It's ridiculous. Look at that. That drag over from Mo was absolutely incredible. Unlucky though. Just need to find that breakthrough and you feel like the floodgates might open. All over them here at the minute. All over them. Gakpo. Lovely reverse ball to Robbo. You're dinking it to nobody, mate. There's no one there. Goes all the way through on the far side to Trent. Trent gets his cross deflected. It had gone behind for a corner though. Unlucky. That was incredible footwork from Salah for the one that hit the bar. Honestly, if you haven't seen it or you can't watch the game, you see the clip later on. It's just beautiful footwork from Mo. Rolls over the top of the ball, drags 2 defenders the wrong way, and then hits it with his right foot off the bar. It was unlucky. Not much more he could have done there. It looks like it took a deflection as well on the way through. He's had 5 shots in the match so far, by the way. In 19 minutes. Cross in from Robbo. Headed away by Solanke on the edge of the box. Szoboszlai wins the second ball. Back to McAllister. There's nothing on there, so he goes to Ryan Gravenberch. Switches it out. Looking for Luis Diaz. Archie Gray wins the header though. Now it's with Kulusevski. Oh, Dom, what are you doing? Dom got very lucky there. Goes to ground unnecessarily to win the ball and doesn't win it. Trent, ball in behind. Diaz. Is he on or off? Slips it in. Gakpo. Oh. Offside flag goes up, so it wouldn't have counted. Feels like we're doing everything here but scoring, but the offside flag was up there on that one, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. "20 minutes gone. Still Liverpool and Spurs deadlocked at 0-0. Mike said, Craig, you're 1 second ahead of me. It's doing my head in. Oh, it's great, mate. It's great. It's great to finally be back up with the speed of play and not a little bit behind for me. I mean, sorry. Yeah, delighted to have the dish back in because it's at least 10-15 seconds quicker than the streaming platform. Son into Kulusevski. Look at that from Virgil. Great defending. Trent now. Fires one in behind, looking for Mo to chase it. Archie Gray gets there, goes back to Forster. Keep chasing Mo, keep pressing. Keep pressing! Well, I've done the sync for everybody. As they said, they could pause me for a second or two. I know. That's why we do the sync at 1 minute. Right, Robbo. Wide left. It just feels like, you know, you don't want to be too arrogant about this, but it just feels like we're just waiting for the goal here. Gravenberch to Robbo. Gakpo. Gravenberch. McAllister. To Joe Gomez. Trent. Fires in a deep ball. Yes! 1-0! Luis Diaz with the goal. 1-0. What a header. What a ball from Trent. Absolutely incredible. Liverpool 1, Spurs 0. That's an unbelievable ball from Trent. And an unbelievable header from Luis Diaz. Wow. What a goal. What a goal. Take a bow, gents. Both of you. Take a bow. That is incredible. And he's rightly coming over to polish Trent's boot, because that cross from Trent was absolute. Look at this. Look at it. Maka to Gomez. Gomez to Trent. Look at this. He's onside as well. What a ball. And what a header from Lucho. Absolutely outstanding bit of football. Outstanding. Oof. Trent is begging to be headed. And Diaz does not disappoint. And it's one of those coming on to it like that headers as well. Had to generate the direction. That's beautiful. That is honestly beautiful. Wow. Both gents take a bow. Tremendous. Just love it. Just love everything about that goal. Was brilliant. Spurs now on the attack. Gomez does well to go back and get a block in. Well done, Joe. Come on, boys. Kulishevsky. He tries to curl one, but never really gets the direction on it, and it flies past Alisson's right hand post. Right, we haven't got Newland out yet. Let's get Newland out. You don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Look at him. Where else are you going to find a dancing alien at Christmas? Come on now. I just can't control my feet. Sunshine. Moonlight. Good times. Lucho. You know what? Nobody can say we don't deserve it either. We've been by far and away the better team. Trent. Gravenberch. Dare I say it, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing with a bit of swagger there today. And I love it. I'm here for it. Gakpo. Rolls it across to Trent, who just can't keep it in. He slid, but he just couldn't get back up in time. Did someone say they put 100 quid on Salah scoring first? They did. And I said I've never bet on somebody to score first, because it's a very, it's an unreliable bet is what I'd say. Diaz. Strike! Ooh! Forster gets down and makes the save. Well done, Lucho. Luis Diaz, edge of the box, left foot. Low shot. Forster gets down to his right hand side and makes the save. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are with us for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button. We're on our journey to try and get to 300,000 subscribers, but of course, we can't do it without your help. So if you can, drop a like on the stream, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to treat yourself to a little late Christmas present or an early bit of January shopping, don't forget you can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. Somebody said I forgot to whoop whoop. Whoop whoop! There you go. Right, Salah now. Right hand side. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Again, the footwork. Look at it. And what? Ref points for a goal kick. I must have taken a double ricochet. What's Manscaped? It's a male grooming set, mate. They can shave all the way from your head down to your balls. They've got you covered in every direction. They've even released a head shaver now called the Dome, which is on the way to me in the post. I'll let you know what it's like. Craig, you sexy guy, can I have a smile? I can't fake smiles though, mate. I'm not one of those people who can put on a fake smile, so you're going to have to make me smile. Ball over the top there from Spurs, too much on it, and it goes all the way through to Alisson. Right, Gravenberg. Robbo. Oh, cynical. Schmungus. I love that name, by the way. Who doesn't love a bit of schmungus? I don't want to sound arrogant, but it looks so smooth and honestly good looking football. Look, I don't think you are sounding arrogant, schmungus, mate. I think you're speaking the truth. Yeah, we've been smooth. You know, you'll want a second to make sure we can get a bit of breathing room, but happy with where we are so far. And with Chelsea dropping points as well, this would mean we'd be 4 clear going into Christmas if we win with a game in hand as well. Robbo with the cross in, headed away by Dragusin. McAllister wins the second one. Szoboszlai slips it into Salah. Salah crosses it. Oh, Spurs hook it away inside their own 6-yard box. Dom hooks one up to the back post. Again, fired across. Spurs clear. Only as far as Maka. Robbo. Lucho. Cross in. Spurs again struggling to clear it here. It's with Porro. Plays it into the right channel looking for Kulusevski, but there's too much on it and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Hilarious United losing 3-0, said Clive Austin. Not only that, mate, literally the manager, the ceilings start leaking in the press conference for Ruben Amorim. You couldn't make this up, like. Ali. Long ball, look at that. Offside flag goes up against Szoboszlai. I'd like to see a replay of that one. Do I think City will sack Pep? No, I think he's unsackable. Genuinely, I don't mean that sarcastically. Look, when I say he's unsackable, there can always be a conversation where, you know, it's his decision. But, no, I don't think you can sack him. You'd have to say he's earned the right to try and rebuild if he wants to. You know, and going down to non-league North, you know, you have a good chance in there with that squad to get straight back up to National League and then League 2, where he can battle with Salford. Might get a little preview of that. Didn't they get Salford in the FA Cup? So maybe get a little preview of what life would be like there. Lads, I've got a Terry's chocolate orange cookie waiting for me for tonight for the NFL as well. Cookie, nookie, lucky. Gakpo, after getting a booking. What's my cookie? It's a Terry's chocolate orange one. Yeah, we ordered a whole cookie pie from the baker lady, which we're picking up on Monday for Crimbo. But yeah, Terry's chocolate orange cookie. They're so good, honestly. I have to say, yesterday on my day off, right, it was probably one of the greatest days of sport I can remember in a long time. I was just having to zap between so many channels yesterday because there was so much sport on between the footy, the boxing. It was just incredible. And then the NFL as well yesterday, a couple of games on there. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Spurs throw in on the near side. Do you watch WWE? I don't anymore. Growing up, even to probably the age of 30, religiously watched it. I started watching the Vince McMahon thing on Netflix last night, actually. And the darts, yeah, Steve. Just so much great sport on yesterday. Jed Spence now in possession. He goes back to Archie Gray, who goes back to Forster. Vince is a weird fella, to say the least, yeah. The documentary's interesting so far, though, or whatever you want to call it, docu-series. Only watched the first episode of it, but it's interesting. Spurs now. Maka gives away a free kick. You know, we can't get arrogant here, by the way. 1 goal lead's always a nervy one, so... Where'd I get the cookie? There's a couple of great local bakeries here, by the way, but I don't even know the name of it. My wife just goes down and gets me these things because I don't go outside much, to be honest. So Trent, come on, head up. Diaz. He's been everywhere, by the way, in this game, Lucho. Everywhere. O'Shea said, Craig, keep up the good work and also look like you've lost weight. Thank you. I have lost a bit. Yeah, I've lost 19 pounds. Lot more to go, but I haven't really been taking it all that seriously, to be honest. Just some simple changes at the minute. But hopefully in the new year, when I'm feeling a bit healthier, because I've been sick for about 10 days. But yeah, thank you, man. Means a lot. I know, once upon a time, I'd lost 103 pounds. I used to weigh almost 21 stone. And then lost 103. And then COVID and coronavirus came along. We were all locked up in our gaffs. And unfortunately, I piled the weight back on. So, try my best to lose a bit. Because, you know, life's getting better for me. And I want to be around to enjoy it. Diaz. Robbo. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Liverpool lead by 1-0. If you haven't seen the goal, by the way, you're in for a treat later on. Absolutely work of art. From the cross from Trent to the header from Lucho. What's your secret to losing weight, please? Terry's chocolate cookies. Honestly, it's mad though, but I still eat crisps and chocolate. But I calorie count. 2-0! 2-0! Alexis McAllister with a header, and it's 2-0. Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! 2-0. Maka with a header. Go on! 2-0. Top of the league. Go on. Beautiful. So, ball's played in to Soboslai. Szoboszlai goes out to Diaz. Diaz goes out to Gakpo. Ball's back. Cross played in by Robbo. And then it takes a couple of ricochets. And McAllister comes in, pounces on the loose ball, and heads it into the roof of the net. And it's Liverpool who are 2-0 up away at Spurs. And you know what you don't do? You don't blame it on the sunshine. You don't blame it on the moonlight. You don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Go on, Macca, you sexy little man. Arne Slot. La 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 la. Arne Slot. La 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 la. Saycard said down 30 since September, feel great. Yes, my man. Well in, proud of you. Keep going. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, dare I say it, so far, has been a performance of, well, winners. Let's just say that. Seven-inch destroyer. Misses to be saying hello to that later on. Can Slot please become our national team coach in 4 years? There you go. No, we need him longer than 4, mate. We need him at least 7. 7? Son now. Spurs on the attack. Son plays in a cross, but there's nobody there. And the offside flag is up. So, 38 minutes on the clock at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It is the perennial bottlers that are Spurs 0. The marching triumphantly big balls on us Liverpool 2. Brina. I need you to unveil the Terry's chocolate orange cookie for me there for a sec, will you? Son shoots wide. I want to tease everyone with how lovely they are. What's the name of the bakery lady shop?
Cakes and Bakes.
Say that slowly.
Or?
Don't come over with the bag. We don't need to hear the bag noise. K Bakes and Cakes.
Cakes and Bakes.
Cakes and Bakes. There you go. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. That is a sexy Terry's chocolate orange cookie. Stop eating. No. No, never.
Am I required for anything else?
I wouldn't mind a coffee.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
You won't mind a coffee now.
Pure filth, that cookie. Oh, honestly, mate, they're gorgeous. How much was the cookie? $3.50? $3.50 or $3.75, one or the other. Szoboszlai now. Runners left and right. Makes a mess of it. Makes a mess of it. Takes a heavy touch, but all good. All good. Is that your Christmas present? Probably. Look. Oh. 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 Strike. Ali gets behind it. No, our Christmas present to each other was that mattress we ordered. Do you remember I told you we ordered the mattress a while ago? It finally came this week, so you had to leave it unfurl itself for 3 days. So last night was the first night that we put the new mattress on the bed, actually, and I have to say it's comfortable. Oh, ball given away to Maddison. 2-1. 2-1. Wasteful. Virgil's talking. It's 2-1. Spurs goal. McAllister. Should have gotten up. So McAllister loses possession. Hang on, this is weird. He loses possession and then stops as if he thinks the ref's about to give a free. Maddison comes in, gets the ball and fires in a good low shot, but it's a bit of a weird one because he just stopped. And it's given and we're back on their way. That was a completely unnecessary goal to give away. We should have scored again. Flags up. That just came from a lapse of concentration from McAllister on the edge of our own penalty area. And we've let them back in a little bit. Not great, but we're still ahead and we still look like we're by far the better side. Frustrating that, but you got to play to the whistle. And the ref didn't blow the whistle. We didn't play to the whistle. Maddison did and scored. So I've no issue with the goal, by the way. None. The only issue I have with it is our lapse of concentration there on the edge of our own penalty area. But I've no major issues with the goal. Apart from our mistake, I mean. Oh, lad, stop dicking about with it. Dragusin, he plays the ball in behind, nobody there and it goes out. Yeah, look, the Spurs goal came because of our own lackadaisical play on the edge of the box. You know, whether Macca thinks he's fouled or not, you play to the whistle. And there was no whistle. So, thank you. Maddison played to the whistle and scored. People saying, please, we can't bottle this. Honestly, just stop, will you? We conceded a goal and we're still winning the game and you're already cry-arsed and saying don't bottle it. We've been all over them. We've made a mistake. We conceded a sloppy goal. Let's not start this crap. Alex, I think I forgot this super chat, mate. Sorry if I didn't bring that up. And this one as well. Thank you very much, Nicola. Apologies I missed those earlier. Virgil. Pings one out left channel for Gakpo. Two minutes added on at the end of the first half. Oh, again. Making hard work of this, boys. Good flick on. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Slip it in. Slip it in. Slip it in. Goal! 3-1. 3-1. Dominic Szoboszlai. Brilliant assist by Mo. Mo gets the record. Mohamed Salah, the first man in the history of the Premier League to have 10 goals and 10 assists by Christmas. And Dominic Szoboszlai gets on the score sheet right before half-time. Liverpool restore their 2-goal advantage. It is Spurs 1, Liverpool 3. Dominic Szoboszlai with the goal. Mohamed Salah with the assist. Dom wins the initial flick on, which is brilliant. Mo looks, times the ball brilliantly, and then it's about to finish from Dom. Slides it under the keeper. Starts with Dom, ends with Dom. An incredible goal from Dominic Szoboszlai with a brilliant little assist from Mo as well. That is brilliant football, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how we started. Dom goes, wins it aerially, flicks it to Mo, continues on his run. Mo slips it into him. Keeper comes out and Szoboszlai slides it under. That's football, ladies and gentlemen. That is how we play the goddamn game. What a goal. Whoop, whoop. 3-1. Alisson comes out, clears his lines. Right, boys. Spurs on the attack. Gomez clears it. Ref blower up there. Half time, ladies and gentlemen. It is half time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Liverpool lead by 3-1. Goals from Alexis McAllister, Luis Diaz and Dominic Szoboszlai. We hope consolation from James Maddison as well. So yeah, first half, 4 goals. Are you not entertained? Right, ladies and gentlemen. Couple of things. Keep hitting that subscribe button for me. As you can see, we're closing towards 288,000. Every one of you that hits that subscribe button makes a difference. Let's get those likes up as well. We can get over 2,000 likes. We know. I believe in you. I believe in you. And also, ladies and gentlemen, just while we're at half-time, a little reminder, we are being brought to you with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. Why not treat that special man or lady in your life to the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra from Manscaped, featuring the Weed Whacker Era Nose Hair Trimmer, Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0 featuring their skin-safe technology, the brightest ever LED spotlight, a 90-minute battery, and of course it is waterproof. You also get Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations and a couple of free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Boxer Briefs. You can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code Anfield20 at checkout. Right, feeling a bit calmer now, right? 2-1 at half time, you're thinking, we dominated the game, but breathing room's not there. Now, calm. And do you know what? We're deserving of it. Let's be honest about that as well. We're totally deserving of that 2-goal lead. Bar the one mistake there in possession, we've been all over them. We've been the better team, and we're playing with a bit of swagger. So 27% of Trent's goal involvements have come against the Big Six, by the way. Thank you, Mark, for that stat. Couple of super chats I need to catch up on. Stargirl said, I only leave the room for a minute at 2-0 and it's 3-1. Well, it kind of cancelled each other out there for you, Stargirl, didn't it? You know, conceded one, scored one. Ronaldinho Goat said, Salah, first player in Premier League history to get 10 goals and 10 assists before Christmas. Yep. Another record for the great man. Next up was Danny, said, I love you, Liverpool. Craig, it's happening. This is not a drill, Danny. This is not a drill. And Gavin, thank you, mate, for your super chat as well. Gavin said, Craig, I missed the first goal. Was it a good goal? I mean, I think good's probably an understatement. Gavin. Trent whipped in a Beckham-esque style cross from the right. And Diaz just flying onto it with a header. Buries it past the keeper. Absolutely great goal. Right. Let's have a look-see at some of the underlying numbers from the first half, shall we? With thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder. Right. So possession, it's almost 50-50. 49% for them, 51% for us. Total shots, 13 in the first half for Liverpool, 5 on target. 5 for Spurs, 2 on target. Dangerous attacks, 25 from Liverpool, 12 from Spurs. Corners, 2 for Liverpool, 1 for Spurs. Total passes, very, very close actually. 247 for Liverpool, 248 for Spurs. Passing accuracy percentage, 85 for the Reds, 82 for Spurs. And tackles, 11 for us, 10 for them. Andy said, 26 months, where has the time gone? Thank you for all the community. You're the go-to Liverpool fan channels. Keep up the amazing content. Appreciate you, Andy. And yeah, 26 months flies along, mate. And thank you for your continued support. Charlie said, our fan base need to chill, concede one, and they cry. Well, for once, Charlie, for once, they can't accuse me of going over the top there when we conceded. I was actually quite measured for me. Jordan Todd Scott, thank you, mate. Let me just get your comment back up here. Said, watch Irish Guy video about each most hated player. Ours was Nunes. What are your thoughts? I think if he had a bit more composure, he'd be getting 40 plus goals. I wouldn't call him... I don't like to talk about any Liverpool player as the most hated by our fan base. You know, you can understand opposition fan bases. But yeah, look, Jordan Todd Scott, you know, ever since Adrian left the club, I don't really have anyone to be hating on that much. So, yeah, interesting thought though, and thank you for your super chat, mate. Roosba said, I've started singing We're Gonna Win the League. Good. I've always said to you guys, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be confident, because that confidence is based off something. And in that first half, I thought we played that game with a swagger and a confidence that I haven't seen much this season for, you know, a first half in particular. Dave said, tears for my Aussie Ange, but let's go, boys. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see Ange lasting long term there. You know, they just can't defend. And it's not about not just having the personnel. They're just so open. They're so easy to get at. The way Spurs play reminds me of the first Klopp teams. They're so open, and for a team like us, it's a buffet. Yet again, though, sloppy for us for the goal. Yeah, we didn't play to the whistle, Benjamin. And that's, you know, number one as a footballer. You play to the referee's whistle. Milk of Man, thank you, mate. Said, love your content, bro. Up the Reds. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you. Right. For their goal, said Cookie Monster. Yeah, Maka thought he was fouled and didn't play to the whistle. Maddison then got the ball out of the box and scored. So frustrating. Should have avoided conceding. But look, we reacted in the right way in that we went up the other end and scored another one before half time. Right, what have we got? What's been your favourite goal? Do you know what? I'm going to say Soboslai's because of the start and finish of the goal coming from him. Like, it's very easy and correct to talk about how amazing Trent's cross was and Diaz's header. Anybody who's delighted about that one, you're absolutely right to be. But for me, Dominic Soboslai's goal there underlines his hard work. So he jumps and wins the header on the halfway line. Ball goes then to Mo. He carries on his run round the outside of Mo. Mo slips it back into him, and then he has the composure to slip it under the keeper. Just that whole start and finish of that goal. You know, he didn't just stand there when he headed the ball. I'm watching it right now. Heads it to Salah. Doesn't just stand there and admire it. Carries on his run. And it was a lovely little ball from Mo. Reversed into him and a great finish. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Billy said, Craig, how about Salah's footwork? It was incredible. You know, the one he hit the bar with is absolutely unbelievable footwork from Mo. And on his right foot then as well to hit the bar. BBC commentary states, after all, it's only December, and as we know, the team that sits top usually doesn't win the Prem. Look, I'm going to say this so all of you don't have to. We're winning the fucking league. And everybody else best get used to it. Because we will establish a 4-point gap over Chelsea and a 6-point gap over Arsenal today if we win. And we've a game in hand. So that's 7 over Chelsea, 9 over Arsenal if we win the game in hand. And Manchester City are gonzo. So let others talk all they want. But all I'm going to say to you is don't be afraid of being in front. Don't be afraid. Because we're deservedly there. Greetings, no complaints from the Reds. Hope Jota sees some playing time in the second half. Keep up the good work, Craig. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Jules Verne. Always lovely to see you in, mate, when you're not out exploring the world. PC Drat, 22 months with us as a member. Thank you, bro. Said, happy Christmas, Craig. Hope you and the fam have a good one. Same to you and yours, sir. Copites of Anfield. Can you help a new channel? Absolutely. Always happy to shout out a new channel, mate. So, new channel. What do we do, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, show a bit of love. Go across, check out our friend at Copites of Anfield and drop him a sub if you can. Always happy to shout out, mate. Well in. Gakpo is poor. Sick of him. Fuck off. Just stop. Just stop. You're getting timed out for that. I'm sorry. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. I'm going to be really honest with you. I love you all dearly, but some of you are so fucking fair weather, it's embarrassing. So we're 3-1 up, and you decide, rather than talk about the positive aspects of the first 45 minutes, the fact that we're 3-1 up, playing great football, you decide, because you have an agenda against Gakpo, that you're going to go in on a player who in no way has had a bad first half. For what reason? It's embarrassing. Honestly, it's Arsenal levels of delusion, and it's just wrong. Just wrong. Carl said Dom's work rate is unreal. Buzzing for him to get the goal now to own the second half. Yes, absolutely, mate. But I can only see the second half going one way, and that's us grabbing a couple more. Because, you know, Slot will still have things in there at half time, Carl, that he'll be tweaking a little bit, that he'll want us to do better. All aboard! HMS pissed the league. Do we have it here, actually? Do I have it? No, I don't have it here. I'll have it for later on, though. Don't you worry about that. She's setting sail tonight. Nessie said BBC can scroll down to check their Manchester team. Yes, they'll have to go all the way down to the bottom half of the table. What's this that Connor's just sent me? Oh, there we go. One sec. Okay, one sec. All aboard! You know what I mean? All inclusive, setting sail soon. Make sure you jump on and stick with us. Jer Kuipers said many Dutch viewers have joined you as well. Well, welcome in to all of you from the Netherlands. Lovely to have you with us, and thank you. Trent deserves every penny, said Abduleza. Mate, what an assist from Trent. It's incredible. Grim Reaper 6725 said, no, well, Joey's playing alongside VVD. Would you keep him or Ibu, or would you put Joey left back till Robbo finds consistency? I think of the options you've presented there, I would say most likely I'd rather see him at left back than stay at centre back, because whilst I agree with you that Joe's done very well, you know, Ibu was unplayable till he picked up that injury. Phenomenally good. So good headaches though, right? Good headaches to have. Sean Hammond, thank you so much, Sean, for your super chat. Said, first super chat, been watching you for years but had financial issues due to mental health. I love this club and I love you, Craig. Well, firstly, Sean, thank you for sticking with us. I hope that your mental health's in a good place at the minute, bro. And you never have to apologise or anything to me, mate. It's great to have you in with us, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. So do you know what? Someone said Trent's defending's been really good, and I agree. There's been a couple of one-on-ones there with Son where he's just stood firm and Son hasn't got past him. There's not much to dislike about that 45 minutes. Yes, we switched off for the goal and didn't play to the whistle. It is what it is. So Mac has scored one, made a little mistake. You know, we'll allow it. But I've just been really impressed with what I've seen in the first 45. Why didn't that come up from Doug? Connor, do we need to refresh the back end chat because I can't bring up Doug's membership chat? I'll read it out for you, Doug, and I'll bring it up for you in a moment, mate, when I can. Leaky Roof, there we go. Leaky Roof and Amorim's press conference earlier. Connor brought it up there for me at the back end, thank you. Yeah, I know, I couldn't believe it when someone read it. I think Mark messaged me about it, Doug. I couldn't believe it. You couldn't make this shit up. And yes, Merry Christmas to you and the family. Love from Djibouti. How are we, mate? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. What do you think of the performance so far? Said Ben Maui. I'm happy with it, mate. You know, we're playing with a swagger and we're playing very well. Yeah, I don't have many complaints. Look, the goal is what it is, but it's how we responded to it again, making sure we restored that lead. So I'm really happy, in all honesty, with what I'm seeing so far. And, you know, Chelsea dropping points earlier on, I didn't expect to happen. So right now, honestly, I'm buzzing. Real 666 Trooper, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Appreciate your support. We're going to look to add a few more bits into the memberships, by the way, in the new year. Connor and I are just brainstorming at the minute to figure out what the best way to go about it will be. Oh, nice coffee. Why isn't that? Do you think we need to sign a left back? I do, Kasim, but I'm not sure. I think we could afford to hang off to the end of the season, is my honest answer. And that hasn't come true either, has it? Yeah, no, that hasn't come through for me either. Let me refresh this, Connor, and see if it works. Yeah, there we go. It's working out. Perfect. So, 17 months as a member, said Ben Pagan. Loved every minute. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. And yeah, Connor, I refreshed at my end, mate, and it's working again there now. Jules Verne. Second half's about to go on the way. Jules, I'll get to that super chat in 1 second, bro. Liverpool playing from right to left in the second half. And we are underway. Right, Jules said, with January round the corner, really hoping the team can make some good signings and get us over with dominance. We need one. We need one or two, mate, definitely. Right, Spurs on the attack straight away here in the second half. Liverpool have won it back though. Gravenberch, I'll sync up in a second, folks. He's fouled, free kick. Edwin Gonzalez said, so happy Dom got the goal. Well deserved. It was. And started it and finished it as well, which is very impressive. Edwin, so thank you for your super chat, mate. Right, I'll sync up when we get to 46 minutes. Liverpool in possession with Trent. Wide right. Flicks one in. Cleared by Spurs. Dragusin puts it away. Maka. Back to Virgil. Right, we are coming up now to 46. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, coolio. 500 subscribers away now from our next target. So please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks, if you're with us. Liverpool on the attack again at the start of the second half. Spurs in their own penalty area trying to play themselves out. Antonio, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Thank you, sir, for becoming a member. I need your help though, folks. We've got 5,000 odd people in the chat, but we need the likes up. So if you can, take a second, hit that like button for me, get us over 2,000. That would be amazing. Virgil rolls it across to Joe. Man on, Joe, man on. Joe goes across to Trent. Ball over the top again. Soboslai controls it, brings it down, passes it to Mo. Mo ball, that's a lovely ball, unlucky. Mo got his head up, played an arcing ball from the edge of the 18-yard box, deep towards the far post, looking for Gakpo. But just a tiny bit over hit, but again, you can see what Mo was looking to do there. Martin said, I love you, mate, in a hetero way. All good, bro, thank you. Much love to you as well. Appreciate your support. Maka. Back to Verge. And we will have a news video, by the way, coming out tonight. So don't worry, if you haven't got all your transfer and contract gossip, I'll be recording a news video that'll be coming out later on tonight. So keep an eye out for that, because I don't think we'll have a notification on it. Diaz, who's been absolutely phenomenal today, by the way. Trent. The work rate of Diaz has been unbelievable today. Same with Gravenberch, McAllister and Szoboszlai, but Diaz has been everywhere. Adam Holloway said, I'm glad I found this awesome channel and community. Thank you, Adam. We're glad you're here as well, bro. Right, keep pressing. Keep pressing. Look, it's just... Spurs just... They're their own worst enemies at times. Will, thank you so much, bro. Said, hi, Craig. What a Christmas present. 3-1 up after a great weekend of results so far. Have a great Christmas and thank you for all that you do. The AA family are the best. That's really kind of you, Will. And same to you and your family, mate. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas as well. And yeah, it's great. 3-1 up. I'll take it. But a fourth wouldn't go straight, Will. I wouldn't say no to a fourth. And a fifth. Oh, Gabriel, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. I didn't see that in the chat. Happy birthday, mate. Right. Come on, boys. Maddison looks to head it on, but Virgil's there. To Maka. Maka tries to pick a pass to Gakpo, but it wasn't on. Spurs switch it up. Play it out left side to Son. There's Trent with them. Look at that again. His Trent's defending is so much, but Virgil's gone down here with a little knock. Virgil's gone down with a little knock, folks. I think he'd be alright. I think someone just stood in his foot. Reporting for duty from Cornwall, England. Love the Reds on this channel is where I get my Liverpool content. Keep up God's work, Craig. Thank you, mate. Are you all aboard with us, though? You all aboard HMS Pistol League? I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Antonio, happy holidays from New York. Let's go Liverpool and grab the Premier League title and the Champions League. I like your thinking, Antonio. Imagine that in his first year, bro. Imagine that. Whew. Lots of love to you, mate, in New York as well. Thank you for dropping in. Virgil. Kulishevsky gets lucky there. Could barely get the ball out of his own feet. Great play, Maka. Look at that to win it back. What a fella. What a boy. Just outworks, outbattles Kulishevsky. Gakpo now, wide left for Liverpool. Cuts inside. Tries to play it to Lucho. Man on, Maka. Man on. Maka to Robbo. Look at that from Robbo. Switching it up to Mo Salah. Salah now took a heavy touch and it ricochets through to Fraser Forster. Am I enjoying this City downfall? Enjoying Hassan is probably an understatement, mate. I'm never really one to laugh at the demise of clubs and stuff, but they're getting exactly what they get from a karma perspective, and I'm here for every second of it, Hassan. Maka now goes in the book. Oh no, Szoboszlai, excuse me, my apologies. Szoboszlai goes in the book. And you can't really have any complaints about it. He brought down Basuma, who was trying to get away from him, so no complaints about that yellow either. The Red said, happy 27th anniversary, CD and Paddy. There you go, happy anniversary to you both. Right, 52 minutes on the clock. Still Spurs 1, Liverpool 3. Who do I think's going to win the darts? Probably one of the two Lukes again. Littler or Humphreys. Great watch along, love the passion, 23 extra subs. Well, we'll hopefully get a few more over to you, mate. So if you can, click on Copites of Anfield there, give them a sub to share the love, a new Liverpool fan channel, and we appreciate you dropping in, mate. Thank you. Trent tries to pick out Mo. Jed Spence gets ahead on it though. Do you know what I'd be annoyed about, though, if I was a City fan at the minute? Is that Haaland seems to have disappeared off the face of the planet for them. Gomez clears that one. Gravenberg, he loses that little battle. Great challenge, Robbo. Great challenge. Now, counter. Go on, Ernos Naguiha. Come on. Diaz, the Gakpo. Oh, he's tried to verse it. Lads, goal! Goal! Salah, goal! 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 Molazzo, Molazzo, Molazzo. 4-1. Mohamed Salah. God, we made hard work of putting that ball in the net, but eventually it drops to Mo, and Mo gets an early present and just taps it into the open net. He wheels away in celebration. That is another game with a goal and an assist for Mo. And most importantly, that moves him to joint 4th on the all-time Liverpool goal-scoring charts with Billy Liddell. And it's another game that he moves clear with a goal and an assist. Whoop whoop! Oh, I missed this super chat. Sorry, from earlier on. We dominated the first half. Support the team. Sorry, Hoarder. I missed that one earlier on, bro. Victor, thank you so much, mate. So generous of you, dude. He said 20 for 20 titles. Nice. Thank you so much, Victor. And Adam said, every time I turn around, we keep winning. Well, keep turning around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. 10 minutes gone, second half. The Reds 4-1 up at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's going as well as you would have hoped. And doing the goal difference no harm either. Do you know what? Do you know what, lads? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Get Trey Morris-Nioni on that pitch. Get Trey Morris-Nioni on there. And get Diogo Jota on there as well. Very nice. Oh, again. Oh! Soboslai in one-on-one with the keeper. Instead of shooting, tries to go round the keeper to his left. Then can't get his balance right and hits the side netting. It's just a simple ball over the top from Ali. One ball. And he's through on goal. He second guessed himself. He should have hit it first time. Oh my God. Here's a crazy stat for you, right? Erling Haaland has completed less than 10 passes in 14 out of his last 16 games. Less than 10. That's crazy. Right, on the bench for Liverpool, by the way, if you want to look at the options, Endo, Darwin, Jones, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kelleher, Kwanzaa-Nioni. So Elliott I'll be giving a run out to as well. Get Endo on there as well. Get Trey Morris-Nioni on. And yes, Darwin Núñez as well. Why not? Could be a game for Darwin to get a bit of confidence in. Maddison's gone off there. Head and hands for Spurs. PK said, greetings Craig, love the channel and the community, Liverpool forever. Patrick from Columbia, Missouri. Welcome in, bro. Jed Spence now. Into Son in the left channel. Son plays a good ball in to Kulishevsky. who, unfortunately for him, bumps into Virgil van Dijk, and Virgil puts it out for a corner. Spurs go short with the corner. Cross in. Gomez heads it away. Diaz flicks it out. The Szoboszlai takes a bit of a heavy touch. Ricochet goes our way though. Lucky. Diaz tried about 4 bits of different skill there in 2 seconds. Adam said, Merry Christmas, Craig. Bloody love this team. You'll never walk alone. Thank you, Adam Cabrini, mate. Much love to you and your family as well at Christmas. What's been my favourite Liverpool game? Oh, there's been so many. Like the Barcelona comeback, Istanbul, 7-0 United, 5-0 United, the 1-0 against Everton where Origi scored. Salah now slips it in looking for Gakpo, but Spurs get a block in. We're almost at the hour mark here. What am I drinking? Coffee, mate. Just a normal coffee. Spirit Wolf said, Craig, I honestly thought Spurs would have given us a better game. Like I said all week, I just didn't know what Spurs were going to show up. Happy that this one showed up. But they just don't have the tools to beat us. In every area of the pitch, we're just wanted more than them. And defensively, not just with personnel. But, oh, here we go. 5-1. Salah, another one. 5-1. Mohamed Salah with a brace. Whoop, whoop. Molazzo! 5-1. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. And this, by the way, was set up from Szoboszlai this time, who didn't try to take the chance on. Instead, he reversed it to Salah. And Salah side foots it, right footed, past the keeper. Liverpool are 5-1 up. Victor said 10 for 10 for 10 for 10 for 10. Thank you, Victor. Finty said, brothers and sisters in red, you'll never walk alone. Undiscussion said Jurgen Slot, Mo Clear of Mbappe. We love that, mate. We love that. Alex said, I call this no mercy football. I call it payback. And payback's a bitch. Do you remember them doing their lap of honour? With their families and all? Do you remember that? I do. I remember the lap of honour when they beat 9-man Liverpool thanks to robbery and dodgy red cards and an own goal. Oh, I remember that. Where's your lap of honour now, motherfuckers, huh? Where's your lap of honour now? Grafenberg's gone down holding his right ankle here, by the way. Kane Hatfield said, best game from Dom since he joined. Unbelievable. We all get to have the title for Christmas Day, said VI Jokers. Matt Graham, thank you, bro. Said, love you, Craig. Gomez has been outstanding too. I think every player out there has been outstanding. Every one of them. There hasn't been a poor performance. Right, so Grafenberg's back up, by the way, so nothing to worry about there. What was the sorest tattoo? 100% the one on the elbow. Definitely the sorest. Anything on bone with a tattoo is sore. Oh, Trent! Oh! Oh my days. Trent tried one from about 40 yards. curling towards the top corner, and Forster gets a touch around the post. Oh, what a strike from Trent. Apologies about that noise there, by the way. I don't know where that noise comes from when I make it, but... It's like me when I unwrap the first box of Ferrero Rocher at Christmas. Oh! Virgil! Diaz! No. It's just a masterclass this so far. An absolute masterclass. I'm Batman. Said imagine a Joe Gomez goal for Christmas to end the year. Yeah. See, look, imagine we got a penno now. Be serious questions. Do you give it to Gomez or does Mo get the hat-trick? And by the way, just to remind everybody, this is the Spurs that Gary Neville said we'd see the biggest impact in the league from Dominic Solanke joining them. And Gary Neville also said that Manchester United finish above us. And it just goes to show again, Gary Neville is fucking deluded. And I mean deluded. He's not even being honest with the public that are paying his money. He doesn't believe half the crap he's coming out with. But, again, results don't lie. Colin said, Soboslai, wow, what a player. Merry Christmas, sir. Same to you and your family in Ohio, if I remember correctly. Kevin Kilo said, Dom's best game in a Liverpool shirt does so much. It's been brilliant. All around. Just been absolutely phenomenal. From to a man out there. By the way, I'm sure American viewers might be able to help me out on this one. I'm sure Gary Neville was doing some punditry work in America this weekend. And I swear yesterday someone told me he still predicted Arsenal to win the league. Now, American viewers will be able to tell me if that's correct or not. But if he's honestly on TV, being paid, and still saying he thinks Arsenal will win this league, I don't for 1 second believe he's being honest. Not for 1 second. Oof. See, people are saying yes, CBS. It's just nonsense. Oh. Ooh, Kulishevsky with a strike there and Trent forced to put it behind for a corner. Right, Spurs again out to the box in the corner. They go back out to Son. Tries to go around Trent. And yet again, Trent pockets him. Yet again, Trent is there to just show. Anybody who doesn't believe Trent's defending has improved, by the way. I don't know what you're looking at. Here comes Jota and Jones now. Jota and Jones coming on. This is a massive statement. What we're doing at their ground as well, said VI Jokers. Yep. So Gakpo off for Diogo Jota on, and Alexis McAllister coming off to be replaced by Curtis Jones. Will said, it's a baffling question. How has a player with the consistency of goals this season, after season, has never won a Ballon d'Or? I don't know, mate, but I'm hoping that we can make a justified push for Salah for a Ballon d'Or for next year. If this keeps up and we win a Premier League and go deep in the Champions League. Because he's been phenomenal now. He's just set another record today, by the way. First player in the history of the Premier League to have 10 goals and 10 assists by Christmas. Oh my God. So some lad has a bet on, and the bet is Isak to score a hat-trick and Salah to score a hat-trick. And the odds are 597 to 1. And this dude stuck 64 quid on it. And he's got a cash out now of 5,811. But a total payout of just under 39 grand. What you doing in that scenario? I am slapping the cash out button before he gets substituted. I'd be hitting that cash out button, because imagine a substitution came. Oh, they're heartbreakers when you've got bets like that on. So yeah, for me, I'd be hitting the cash out button. Craig, you're on in 3 different houses. Good. I hope I'm on in a lot more than that, to be honest, mate. 20 minutes to go in this, rampaging in London. It is Spurs 1, Liverpool 5. And yet we're still going. 20 minutes to go. What coffee am I drinking? I think it's just Nescafe Gold or something relatively... I'm not a bougie person, so yeah, just simple, cheap coffee, Nescafe Gold, something like that. Paul, how are we, dude? Lovely to see you in. Paul said, happy Christmas to you and your family, and thank you for all the years of entertainment. Thank you, Paul, mate. Appreciate you. Really do. I can't believe I was considering giving up at the end of this season, by the way. I feel like an absolute gobshite for feeling that way. But, yeah, look, I want to ask a little favour, though. We are trying our very best to get to 300,000 subscribers. And every one of you that are watching that haven't subscribed can help us get there. So if you're enjoying the stream and the chat, please do hit that subscribe button. Connor said, not a bougie person. In some ways I am, Connor, yes. But I'm also... I guess I'm not a flashy person, is what I'd say. My new Jammer, by the way, my new car is in the garage, ready to be registered on the start of January. So I'm absolutely buzzing about that. Never quit. I don't know, mate, how many more years I have left in me. I honestly, it's a genuine answer. I don't know. But I know I've got more ambitions that I want us to achieve. What car is it? It's a Renault Rafale Alpine. I'll show you. It's a goal. 5-2. Kulishevsky's pulled another one back. 5-2. Kulishevsky with another consolation. Little 1-2 with him and Solanke. They get a little bit fortunate. Ball's flicked over the top. Virgil gets a little head on it, but only heads it into the path of Kulishevsky, who volleys it past Alisson. And there ain't much we could have done about that. Crazy Horse. I did miss your super chat, mate. Sorry. You said mind the gap. And yes, sir. They best mind that gap. I think I missed this one as well. Pen to paper, give these lads a contract extension. Thank you for that, bro. Harvey Lewis said, so glad you're staying. We all love you. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I appreciate that. What car did I get? I'll show you in a little bit. Hayne said, as an Aussie, I feel sorry for Ange, but up the Reds. Yeah, I feel sorry for him as well, because he's a very, very likeable guy. But I'm happy for us. But let's Let's not allow Spurs another goal, though. You know, we need to stay switched on just to make sure that this doesn't get a little bit bum twitchy. Because so far it's been a very one-sided beatdown. Spurs on the attack again here. Good challenge. Good challenge from Dom. How have you given that as a corner, ref? It looked like a goal kick. Corner to Spurs. 16 minutes to go. 5-2 Liverpool. It looked like a goal kick to me as well, Darren. Thoughts on Robbo? I thought he's done well today. You know, I thought they've all done well today. Goals, both a little bit sloppy, particularly the first one, obviously, we conceded. $15 to go. Julian Gilbert said, me and my son had a quick look at other channels when you thought about stopping Craig. No others can touch Anfield Agenda. Thank you, bro. You know, look, as I've always said, but it's not for me to talk about what other channels do or don't do, but I just honestly have always felt like our community is just a bit different. It's not just a Liverpool channel, this. You know, it's a Liverpool channel and all of our lives. That's the way I look at it. And, yeah. I know I could only make content this way. You know, I couldn't make content where it's just me talking about me or Liverpool non-stop. I like to put the personal touch on it. Come on. Diogo heads it out to Salah. Ball in over the top looking for Lucho. Oh, top of the net. Ball went over the top. Forster comes out. Lucho gets it and just tries to nick it over the top of Forster. Just puts a little bit too much on it and it just drops the wrong side of the bar for us. Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do. He just a little bit too much contact or a little bit too much force on the ball and it just doesn't drop under the bar. So, I don't want to ruin anyone's football, but somebody did ask me about what car I'm getting, and I'm happy to show you if you don't mind it going on screen for a second. But if you don't want it on screen, no problem. Spurs fans starting to leave as well, by the way. We only need 388 subscribers to get there, by the way, folks, which is to the next 1,000. So do keep hitting that subscribe button. This has been exactly what I expected from this one. A batshit crazy game. With loads of goals. Show it. No problem. 1 sec. Let's just this chance get to a conclusion. Soboslai. Trent. Cross in. Spurs hook it away. Right. Here it is. That's it. Exactly that. That colour, everything the same. That's it. Jota. Very surprised the ref gave a free against them there. Someone saying should be red. No, there's a reason it's blue. I'll explain in a minute. There's a reason it's blue. A Renault. Yeah, that's my 4th Renault in a row, by the way. Big fan of Renaults. They've been bulletproof for us anyway. Craig, what they mean you're staying, fill me in. Earlier on in the season, I was considering quitting at the end of the year, mate. And because I was just in a bad place, headspace. That's what we're on about. So the reason it's blue is because you can only get blue in the top spec of that car. So by having it in that blue, it's going to be a bit more unusual because you can only get that colour, which is the Renault Alpine blue, in the top spec of the car. So that's why it's blue. Love the Megane RS personally. We've had a couple of Meganes. Yeah, we had a couple of Megane Estates, GT lines. They were lovely. Cross in. Oh, unlucky. Another lovely ball in from Trent on the right. Dom tries to head it, but he's diving at it. Doesn't really get much control over it. Foxy said same colour as my Kajar. Nice. The one we have now, we've got what's the car called we have now? What's it called? I don't fucking know what it's called anymore. Oh, Forster. Trent tries to flick it across, takes a deflection, and Forster's backpedaling, touches it round. Have I had a red car before? No. Not really mad on the colour red, to be fair, in cars. Unless it's a Ferrari, which I'll never be able to buy. What's the plane there for? So Renault modelled it on the plane, on one of their Spirit Alpines or something like that from the past. Right, corner here, whipped in. Headed away at the near post, drops to Dom. He tries to hit it. Second one. Again, it's blocked. I thought it was yours. Yeah, no. Jesus Christ, no. Do you think we'll win the league? I can definitely say never on a Ferrari because I wouldn't buy one. I wouldn't spend that much money on a car. It's obscene. Yeah, my dream car has always been something relatively straightforward, like a Volvo XC90 or something like that. When you played football, did you ever get a red card? I did. I got two. One of them kind of just sums me up perfectly, though, to be honest. So we were playing in a friendly up in Dundrum, and there was this guy who stood behind my post because I was in net, and he just didn't stop the whole time. He was one of their subs, was just standing by my post, in my ear the entire time, just behind the goal, rabbiting on, rabbiting on, rabbiting on, and eventually, shit, another one for Spurs, 5-3. 5-3 now. It's all going a bit sloppy now. Again, Virgil. Look. Virgil just watching it over his head. He doesn't even make an attempt to block. Just stands there looking at Solanke, steering it into the goal. Diaz, strike, Forster saves again. Gravenberg. Trent, Jota, his header about 8 yards wide. It's just it just feels like we've gotten way too lackadaisical at the back there and given Spurs up a couple of soft goals. I need to switch on, stay switched on. I know, it's not squeaky bum time. Let's be honest, like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just being sloppy. Right, Jota. Just over 5 to go plus stoppage time. Salah. Diaz. 6-3. Luis Diaz, 6-3. 6-3. 9-goal thriller. There you go. 6-3. Mental. I told you this had the makings of an absolutely crazy, nonsensical, goal-fest game of football. Luis Diaz with the goal. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's a brace for Lucho, a brace for Salah. So Jota gets the ball left side. Plays it across to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai goes to Salah. He reverses it to Lucho. And Lucho steers it into the far corner. It's a very good finish. Lovely little layoff by Salah. Perfectly timed run by Lucho. And then he steers the ball across Fraser Forster into the corner. There you go. Oh, so someone said Craig red card story. Yep, sorry. So, your man was rabbit, right? And we scored a goal and we were winning the game. And he kept going at me. So I took off my boot and hit him with it across the head. And I got sent off. And rightly so. And funnily enough, the other time I got sent off was also for a fight. But that was more of a mass brawl kind of thing. That I didn't start. But that one, he was annoying me so much, I just took my boot off and hit him with it. And my dad was the coach, dropped me for 3 games after the suspension. So I missed I think I missed 6 in total. Deservedly so, because it was stupid of me, but I just lost the plot. From Klopp to Slot, we won the bloody lot, said on discussion. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the super chat, Chris, as well. You didn't put in a comment, mate. Rusba said, Trent's gone for an early nap. Oof. Allison forced into another save there, lads. Wakey. Yeah, Salah went off as a sub, so I very much hope your man did cash out, by the way. Surely, if you don't cash out on those bets, then it's just, you mustn't need the money, to be honest with you, because I promise you I'd be cashing out on that bet with 5 grand there for a 60 quid stake. And I think most of us would have cashed out. Corner to Spurs. Kulishevsky gets on with it. And by the way, please do keep hitting the subscribe button, because we are 342 away now from the next 1,000. So thank you to everyone that subscribed for this. What's been an absolutely mental game. Jota. It's back with Spurs again. What's this? Oh, it's super sub, so if Elliott scores, he'd still win the bet. Yeah, forgot about that. Forgot about the super sub thing. So yeah, if Harvey Elliott scores, who came on for Salah, your man would still win the bet, but I'd still be cashing out if I had the chance. Oliver said, if you could bring 3 players in, who would they be? I honestly don't know, mate. Ederson, fuck Zubamendi actually, because after that interview he's gone. Baleba, Ederson. Here's Darwin actually. 1 sec. Corner to Liverpool. Ref, that went down. Would you stop? That went down. Gimp. I like the Kuiper at left back. I like Nuri. Don't mind Kirkes either. And then a centre back, if I'm being greedy, Antonio Silva from Benfica. That ball looked out to me, by the way. What interview? He gave an interview after the Sociedad game in the last couple of days saying that it was an easy decision that he made and that he wasn't really that close to leaving. So if that's the truth, then somebody's lying. Either we're being lied to or he's lying, one or the other. But either way, if he came out and said it was an easy decision, well, then he shouldn't be getting the second chance at it. Jack Ball Johnson, thank you, mate, for gifting 10 memberships. Very, very kind of you, bro. Thank you. Right, we're into the last 30 seconds of normal time. And again, Jack Ball, mate, thank you. I'm sure those 10 memberships will be greatly appreciated, sir. Five minutes added on by the referee. 5 minutes. What a crazy. This has got the makings of one of them mad festive games, isn't it? 6-3, like. Dragusin. Best of luck, by the way, picking the man of the match when we do our match reaction. And one more interesting thing is, don't forget that you guys can give in your player ratings and Connor will average them out and we'll compare them with mine in the player ratings video. So in the match reaction, keep an eye out for the link at the top of it, which will be there for you to click on to put your player ratings up. And if you want to vote for your man of the match, that'll be coming up as well. Jones gets dragged back. That should have been a yellow, by the way, referee, if we're being consistent. Mohammed. 1 second, sir. Said, as much as I love this win, I hate the goals we conceded, so unnecessary. I agree with the second part of the goals, Mohammed. Absolutely unnecessary, some of the ones we've conceded. But we still know that when we were at full pelt and we were giving it our best, we were streets ahead of them. Streets ahead of them. Max Tiger said, up the Reds, much love, Craig. Keep up the content and the great work. We're winning the league this season, fella. Oh, I very much hope so. I've got to practice my gag reflexes now for when I'm eating that broccoli, because it's not going to go down easily. Three minutes of stoppage time to go, folks. 3 minutes. So do keep hitting that like button. Do keep hitting that subscribe button. And again, don't forget match reaction coming up straight after the game, as well as a player ratings video. And then we'll be back tonight with a news video as well, going through all the latest transfer gossip and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that dropping later on. Craig, broccoli isn't that bad now. It is. It's the devil's food. It's horrendous, little green, arrogant, little soggy, little arseholes that they are. Them little florets of broccoli. And again, to Marv, Blam and everybody else putting in lovely comments, thank you so much. I'll appreciate all of you. Oh. Excuse me. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Points everywhere we go. Robbo to Darwin. Back to Dom. Do I like any vegetables? No. No. But broccoli particularly offends me. I guess the nearest thing I'd say I eat to a vegetable is a baked bean. What about potatoes? Come on now. I'm Irish. Of course I love a spud. So what I mean, you can't be Irish and not love potatoes now. Come on. I know it's a cliche and all, but it's also true. Dom on the attack now. Left side of the penalty area. Ball in. Ooh. He was going outside of the foot and Darwin would have had a tap in, but Archie Gray puts it behind. It'll be a Liverpool corner as we're inside the last minute of additional time. How about sweet corn? This is pointless food. Why would you eat something that you're going to poop back out? It's just pointless. It's like chewing gum. Chewing gum's pointless as well. Can't swallow it. What's the point? Offside from the corner, which was just sloppy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is over. The referee has blown his whistle. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but it finishes at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs 3, Liverpool 6. Now, it is a little bit concerning that we've conceded 8 goals in our last 3 games in the league, but we're back to winning ways, and that's the most important thing. So, enjoy, because the Reds are top of the tree. 4 points clear of Chelsea, 7 points, 5 points, and 6 points clear of Arsenal, with game in hand on both of them, so potential to go 7 and 9 points clear. Wow. That is the win that we needed to get back to winning ways after a couple of draws in the Premier League. Another difficult away game, dealt with quite easily, and Arne Slot will certainly feel like there was a lot of things we could have changed there to make that a little bit more comfortable. But an incredible day for the Reds again. 2 for Mohamed Salah, 2 for Luis Diaz, Dominic Szoboszlai. Who else was on the score sheet? So many I can't even remember. Who scored the other one? Alexis McAllister with the header as well. So yes, fantastic. And look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go, but I'll be back in 60 seconds for the match reaction. Before I do though, Tom's Super Chat. Great goals by the team. One downer is I think we finally need to say goodbye to Andy Robertson. 2 of their goals could have been prevented, and it was Robertson that was the issue. I think Virgil could have done better on one of them as well, Tom. But look, we'll talk about it in the match reaction, bro, and thank you for your Super Chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in 60 seconds for the match reaction. Thank you once again to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. Why not treat yourself to the Chairman Pro package or anything else from manscaped.com during the January sales or over the festive holidays. Use the code Anfield20 at checkout to get 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com. That is Anfield20 at checkout to get 20% off and free shipping. Right, see you in 60 seconds, my